Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Man, it's hard to forget that it's hurricane season.
Yeah.
Just one killer storm after another.
Nasty.
Hurricane Milton could be the worst storm to hit Florida's west coast in 100 years.
Joy.
As it strengthens to a Category 5. More than 15 million Floridians were under threat from Milton, which has winds up to 175 miles an hour. Jeez. As the storm took aim at Tampa and St. Petersburg, threatening 8 to 12 feet of deadly storm surge. To make matters worse, the angle of the landfall could allow the new storm system to become the worst in over 100 years for parts of west central Florida. Tampa hasn't been hit with a major deadly hurricane since 1921, when 11 feet of storm surge inundated what is now the downtown section of the city. A meteorology professor at MIT said, quote, "It's a huge population. It's very exposed, very inexperienced, and that's a losing proposition. I always thought Tampa would be the city to worry about the most." End quote.
And here it comes.
Authorities once again warned people who refuse to leave their homes in the evacuation zone to write their names and personal information on their arms and permanent markers so that their bodies could be identified.
See, that alone right there tells me get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
That's all I would need to hear, too.
I got to write what?
Permanent marker, then it doesn't come out.
Right. Well, I'd rather worry about that later on when I'm alive.
Milton started Monday as an alarming Category 2 before being upgraded 3 times in just over 2 hours into a Category 5. It's projected to make landfall tomorrow, likely hitting near the heavy populated Tampa Bay area. The Hurricane Center warning that is still forecast to undergo rapid intensification before then.
Yeah.
Well, just Florida and North Carolina, they're not done with the last storm that came through. They're still devastated.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, they had to scramble in Florida to pick up all debris because now you got all these projectiles that go everywhere. So they had to scramble. They had like 700 trucks out there just grabbing as much as they could just get the hell out of there.
And, you know, when we got the flood in Oxford, Southbury, and Seymour and all that, we were like, where the hell's the government? You know?
Yeah.
And I think it's like 100 times worse for these people.
Seriously.
They got these one-time $750 checks. FEMA's out of money.
So ridiculous.
It's really unbelievable. Kevin Guthrie, director of Florida's Emergency Management Division, urged residents to be prepared for the largest evacuation that we've seen, most likely since 2017 Hurricane Irma, when 7 million Floridians were ordered to evacuate.
Yeah, most stations are out of gas already. And
is that right?
Yeah. I've seen a lot of posts on Facebook from people like, can't buy gas.
Yeah. People who have recently retired in Florida are souring on Florida as a state to stay.
Yeah.
They're like, this has been too much. If you're on that west coast of Florida, barrier islands, just assume you'll be asked to leave. The governor placed 51 of the state's counties under emergency orders Sunday and said residents should be prepared for widespread outages and disruption. Tampa Bay area was still reeling from the effects of Helene, which left extensive damage and killed at least 230 people across 6 states. Helene was a Category 4 storm when it made landfall in Florida on September 26th before soon being downgraded.
Yeah.
So that was Category 4.
Yeah. Now we've ramped up a little bit.
This is 5.
And it's cutting right through the entire state.
Do we have Scott Haney's report from a few minutes ago?
We do.
Let's turn our attention to Milton.
155 wind speeds. Remember, you need 157 to make it a Cat 5, and it is expected to go to a Cat 5 during the day today. Then back to a 4, and as it rolls into Tampa tomorrow night into Thursday morning, a Category 3 with storm surge 15 feet, 15 to 20 inches of rain is expected. It's just an absolute mess. Let's take a closer look. 4 during the day today, 5 during the evening tonight, and then goes back to a 4. Here's Fort Myers, Tampa. They don't need any more bad news in Fort Myers. Looks like it's going to go to the north, but here comes Tampa, 4 to a 3, and then it crosses the peninsula of Florida as a 3. Staying intact until it gets to the open waters of the Atlantic, and then it falls apart and becomes a 1, 3 to a 1. All right, Tampa, look at the 51 counties under this hurricane warning. That is remarkable. And the hurricane warning goes all the way inland to Orlando, Daytona, and then you've got this hurricane watch up for the shoreline, the eastern seaboard of Florida. Keep a good thought for those folks.
Okay.
All right, our visibility.
Right. The same one of the things about it is it's got a pinhole eye. So what happens with the pinhole eye, it just makes it more intense. And then when eventually the eye opens up more, it gathers more strength. So it'll be a little wider eye as it hits Florida and cuts across.
Yee.
Yeah. But the Yucatan's going to kind of take it down a little bit, but then it's got all this area to ramp up again, and the conditions are right with the water temperature for it to turn back up to a 5.
Well, there were 4 people at the wedding I went to on Sunday.
Yeah.
That couldn't make the wedding because they lived in this affected area. The airports are wiped out. I mean, it's just you can't travel, and
Yeah.
I'm still watching videos. I'm like, I can't believe this is the United States. How am I not seeing like fleets of military trucks and
Convoy heading down.
Where is everybody?
Yeah.
Is the military on break or like
Seriously.
they have some secret
vacation?
mission? Where's the National Guard? Where's the
Someone.
supplies? Like tents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that need help.
A lot of people need help.
It's scary because those houses don't have basements; they're all slab.
Yeah, right.
So they really don't have much strength.
No. This is so they sent our buddy Dylan Fearon from Channel 3 to Bradley yesterday to talk to folks who are flying in from Florida. And so they took his video and footage and put it in a report with Marcy Jones.
By Hurricane Helene less than 2 weeks ago. Earlier, we caught up with some Connecticut residents who have ties to Florida. Vacation homeowners tell us they've tried to mitigate the damage with preps, and others who were just visiting tell us they couldn't wait to get back to the Northeast.
We have already tied down things that, we have a boat, we have some jet skis, so we tied down our patio furniture brought.
That's not going to help.
Do you hear yourself?
Tie down. Get it the hell out of there. Put it in the garage.
Really?
You don't just tie it down.
You watch any of the footage of this stuff?
Right. Yoink it. Like a yo-yo. Yeah. It's going to pull right out.
Yeah.
I've seen what a lot of people do is they throw their patio furniture into their pool if they have one in the backyard.
Yeah.
They just sink it to the bottom of the pool.
Really?
Right.
Not a bad idea.
No. You could tie down a boat as much as you want. That's
yeah.
Good luck.
Tied it down, brought cushions in.
I wanted was to stay a little longer, but I told my daughter, I said, no, let's get out a year before the hurricane started.
We know that volunteers from AmeriCares out of Stanford and the Connecticut chapter of the Red Cross have been helping with the aftermath of Helene. Both groups are expected to assist with Hurricane Milton as well.
Yeah, I think they're saying something about 7 o'clock at night to like 7 o'clock in the morning or something like that. It was like 12-hour stretch that this sucker's going through.
Yeah. Bad.
Yep.
Bad.
It's even worse at night, because at nighttime you can't see what the hell's going on.
That's just the worst.
At least in the daytime you can say,
scary.
That looks like it's going to come loose.
You lose your power at night.
Yep.
The storms hit, you don't know where to hide.
There's
you
no
don't know
basement
where
to go
run.
into.
You don't know how bad it is.
Right.
Yeah. Tough.
Got to find the strongest room in the house.
All right, folks in Florida, we're thinking of you.
Yes.
Definitely.
99.1 PLR, Chaz and AJ in the morning. Coming up, the top 10 Eddie Van Halen leads. 203-882-9757. 99.1 PLR, Chaz and AJ in the morning. Top 10 Eddie Van Halen leads. Phil's doing the list. Why are we doing this?
So Sunday, Chaz, was 4 years since the death of Eddie Van Halen.
203-882-9757. Fish nipples.
I'll go with Eruption.
It's got to be on the list. Yeah, is it a lead? Is it a solo? Is it something else? It doesn't really matter. It's iconically Eddie Van Halen at the end of the day. Often
Amen to
imitated, never really sounds the same when anybody else is playing it, though.
No.
Have a great day, guys.
Thank you.
Fish nipples.
And the story behind this one, supposedly, is that this was just like a warm-up exercise he used to do. And one of the guitar techs or someone was like, what are you playing? He's like, it's just my warm-up. And I'm like, that's got to go on the album.
Indigestion.
Paul on the road.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Top 10 Eddie Van Halen leads. What do you think?
I'm picking an obscure one, kind of. I'm going to say Romeo's Delight.
Romeo's Delight is a good one. I had considered it. I wound up not going with that one, so it did not make the list today.
Pooh.
Did you say poo?
All right, I'm going.
Pooh!
I say poo to you, sir.
I say poo on you.
Poo to you,
One
sir.
way to tell me what you think of the
Good
list.
heavens, poo.
Poo.
I say poo to you, sir.
I say poo.
Yeah, that's definitely a deeper cut and I think a fan favorite.
I love that song. It's a great song.
Yeah.
I mean, it just starts off fast. I love songs like that. It's like just bam, wake up.
Yeah, I think that was one of the examples of songs that, like, early in their career, people didn't know whether to classify them as, like, a heavy metal band or not, and that was one of the songs I think people would point to when they felt maybe Van Halen was a heavy metal band.
What do we all have Tuesday off? What
I
the
know.
hell?
What's
Where
going
are
on
you
here?
people?
What's happening?
Wake up.
Eddie Van Halen leads. Really?
You should be able to do this in your sleep.
Seriously.
Right. 203-882-9757. I haven't seen the list. I'm going to guess Ain't Talking About Love.
I had to put that on there. Yeah, that's, first of all, one of my favorites, but again, I think when you think of Van Halen, this is one of those things that jumps into your mind immediately. And similar to Eruption, just there was nothing that sounded like it at the time, and often imitated, but just really never perfected by any other guitarist.
No.
Just sounds different when it was played by Eddie.
Can you fast forward to the lead? The lead is the best part. Yeah. So it's just bass and drums behind them. This is before they would overdub him doing rhythm.
Yeah. Heavy bar crowd.
Rich in the truck.
Hey, it's Pound Cake on there.
No.
Pound Cake?
No, I did not put Pound Cake on there. Sorry, man.
All right, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
It is another iconic Eddie sound. I felt like we had better options for him.
Right.
John in Northford.
I'm going to go with Jamie's Crying.
I did not put Jamie's Crying on the list either. Again, I think we get better Eddie songs than that one, although, again, Very iconic, very instantly recognizable as Eddie Van Halen.
That's why she's
Yeah,
crying.
everything on that first album
Yeah.
is famous. There's not one song on there that you haven't heard.
And we could really, you're right, Chaz, we could just do the first 2 albums.
Right.
And you could come up with a very solid 10.
Yeah. Thank you, John. Chaz and AJ.
How you doing? I got another guess.
All right.
I'm the one.
I'm the one.
That's another good one from the debut album.
Yep.
It is a good one, and it is on the list. I have it at number 3. I think it's often overlooked, but a good example of Eddie as a shredder.
Thank you.
The notes don't sound complicated, but the pace and just the clarity of the notes at such a speed, it just sounds almost impossible.
Andre.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Gotta have Hot for Teacher on there.
I did put it on there. Yeah, I think often considered for the drum track, but I don't think the song works as just a drum track. I think you need the guitar to come in with it, and that is a perfect example of Eddie and Alex, his brothers, working together.
Oh, that lead is a beat. Yeah, basically the intro is a guitar solo.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Andre.
See ya.
All right, top 10 Eddie Van Halen leads 203-882-9757.
Mostly sunny day today, upper 60s, 55 now in Guilford.
Looks like we do have some late running construction right now, Route 8 northbound through Seymour. This is between exit 21 and 22. Just as a heads up, we're starting to see some stop and go traffic 95 southbound. No accidents or construction there, just through Bridgeport. Your morning commute slowing things down right around exit 26 through Fairfield. This traffic report brought to you by Compassion International. Every day a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year and their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
All right, it's top 10 Eddie Van Halen leads. What do we get so far?
We got number 10, Hot for Teacher. Number 5, Ain't Talking About Love. Number 3, I'm the One. And 2, Eruption.
Mike and Derby.
Oh, man. What's up, guys? That was my answer. How about Ice Cream Man?
No, I don't think Eddie really when I think of him.
No.
Man, got in late. All right, guys. Have a great day.
All right.
You do?
Sean on the road.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
I gotta guess it's kind of unique. I'm gonna go with Pound Cake.
No, I did not put
the
Pound
zero.
Cake on there.
Yeah, it was mentioned.
Okay, I didn't hear it. Sorry.
Yep.
All right, guys. Have a great one.
It's
Thank
a good
you.
later Van Halen Eddie lead, but I thought we had better examples.
Now on Pound Cake. Damn it.
Lou and Wallingford.
Yeah, I was going to go with Mean Streets.
I do have Mean Street on here, of course. Yeah. I put it at number 4. I was really struggling with placement for this one, but I just felt like it's a very unique Van Halen song that really doesn't even sound like the rest of their catalog. So number 4, Mean Street. Good guess. Another one where the intro of the song sounds like its whole other deal.
Already in progress.
Chris in Wallingford.
What about Running with the Devil?
Yes, Running with the Devil also on the list. I have that at number 9. Again, it was really hard to kind of move on from this first album. It was a lot of really iconic Eddie Van Halen sounds. Running with the Devil. It just would not feel like a complete list without this one on there. Good guess.
Did you ever wake up somebody with this song?
Yeah,
It's fun to watch.
and that's a car horn, right?
Yep.
That they had hooked up. Eddie had designed this entire device that they could take on stage so he could play that sound live.
Right.
And it would sort of play backwards where he was able to hook it up to the pedal so that he could have it like it's falling almost.
It's here that I have the car on the stage.
Yeah. Which I'm sure Dave would have liked.
Ken in Oxford.
Get Oxford.
Good morning.
Hey.
Morning.
How about Beautiful Girls?
How about
Beautiful Girls, very close. Did not make the list.
Not close enough. Thank you.
Not close enough. Sorry, my friend.
Alec on the road.
It's got to be Panama, right?
I do have Panama here at number 7. Yes. Again, I think you can't talk Van Halen without talking Panama. And the story, this is actually, I think, a good Dave story. They were getting crap, I think, for just sort of writing songs about the same topics. And one of them was cars. He's like, I've never actually written a song about a car. So he took that as an opportunity to write Panama.
Yeah, it was sex, drugs, and fast cars. And then he was like, I've never actually written a song about a fast car. Thanks for the idea.
One of their biggest hits.
Give him the opportunity.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alec. Chaz and AJ.
Morning, Chas. Wallingford here.
Hey.
Just a shout out. Hey, give me some good luck. I'm going in for surgery tomorrow. I'm getting 4 and 5 fused together. A little overdue, but
What are you getting?
He's back 4 and
Yeah.
5.
Oh.
Getting
back
fused.
4 and 5. Yeah, they're going to put a little like scissors lift in there, and then put some goo in there, a couple screws and rods, and
What kind of
good
goo?
to go again.
Boy,
like-
you make that sound
I
Like
don't
real
WD-40?
nice.
What? Vaseline?
I don't know. It's kind of like a foam they inject, and then it
Oh. Flex Seal.
Yeah, that's it. Something like Flex Seal. So I'll be home Friday.
Nice.
Hopefully. And good to go. So
Maybe taller?
I want to try behind me. What's that?
Maybe taller?
So,
they said,
top
like-
10 Eddie Van Halen leads.
Good luck with your goo, brother.
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
That was it?
Okay.
That's it?
You just needed some good words.
Good.
Good timing.
All right. Thank you. Good luck.
Thanks, Chaz.
All right. All right, let's wrap it up.
All right, I got top 10 Eddie Van Halen leads here. We already had number 10, Hot for Teacher. Number 9, Running with the Devil. 8, Hang 'em High. Panama, number 7. Number 6, this was the only Sammy era one that I put on there, When It's Love. Ain't Talking About Love, number 5. Number 4, Mean Street. Number 3, I'm the One. Number 2, Eruption. And I had to put it number 1, Unchained. Alternating between lead and rhythm. Eddie is doing it all here. Perfect example of him as a guitar master. Not just solos, rhythm, all of the guitar. It all matters. This is the song where he encapsulates it all.
All right, Monsters ball tickets going fast, and I need some custom ideas.
Cool.
So.
I need just a couple myself. Mostly sunny day today, upper 60s, 55 now, North Haven.
All right, we are looking at some early delays right now because of construction through Seymour. This is Route 8 northbound between exit 21 and 22. They're still clearing just by the bridge there in Seymour, so we got delays about 15 to 20 minutes. 95 southbound, we got some heavy stop-and-go traffic now reported in Bridgeport. That's going to start at exit 26, moving southbound through Fairfield. This traffic report brought to you by Norton 360. October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month. Boost your password security with Norton 360. Weak passwords can be targets. That's why Password Manager is included in Norton 360 to help keep you safe. Get comprehensive protection and up to 58% off norton.com/secure. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
K&J Tree Service.
The best.
Yeah, seriously the best.
Yep.
Boy, with all these hurricanes coming through, not a bad idea to just have them take a walk around and see if there's any leaners or any trees that might create some serious problems for you.
Right.
I use K&J Tree Service. Suggest you do the same. KJTreeservice.com is their website. Man, it's spooky when the wind starts blowing. You see those trees getting pushed back and forth.
Yeah,
I'm
but you
like,
hear them creaking.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
I hope that doesn't end up on my house.
Please stay up.
If you need anything related to trees, K&J Tree Service should be your first call. K&J Tree Service now offering special discounts for the tribe: $250 off jobs $2,500 or more, and $500 off of jobs $5,000 or more. They also offer financing. Go to kjtreeservice.com. That's kjtreeservice.com. I've had them. You've used them.
Loved it.
Loved it.
The best.
You can also text them for a free assessment, 203-248-TREE. That's 203-248-TREE. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Those tickets for the Monsters Ball going like nuts.
Good.
When is it? It's Friday, October
25th.
Yes.
25th?
Yep.
25th.
Yep.
All right. THC in Derby, which I love. And then the zoo's playing, and there's a $500 cash prize for best costume, $1,000 cash prize for best group.
Yep.
And, you know, they serve the parties pizza over there. I mean,
Love that.
what else do you want?
Seriously.
So now I've been Googling, you know, costume ideas.
Okay. And you usually go through 3 or 4 different ones before
Do
you
I?
finally decide. Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that. Like you'll have one, then another one, then another one, then another one, and finally you reveal at the last at
is
the
that
actual
right?
event. Yes.
They're usually pretty boring, though. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm no Ruth over here, like, coming with a, you know, machine built.
Special effects person over there, yeah.
Ruth, now that you can't win, because Ruth used to come to our Monsters Ball,
Yeah.
and she would, you know, get up on stage. She would always be a finalist.
Yes.
So now that you can't win the prize, do you spend as much time on your costume, or?
Yeah, I mean, if I come up with a good idea and I definitely want to do it, I will stop at nothing to make it happen.
I
And
will
I've
stop at
figured out
nothing.
my costume this year, and I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You have one?
Yeah,
All right. Is it a tie-in to a movie?
it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of Beetlejuice.
Right.
So I just Googled Halloween costume ideas. There's
Yeah.
the hangover guy with the baby.
Right.
There's, I think this is supposed to be, you know, like Playboy. It's, you know, the red silk velvet jacket with
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah.
with the
Hefner
captain's. Yeah, it's the Hefner look.
The half look, yes.
Yeah, they don't want to say it's Hugh Hefner or Playboy.
Right. Be comfortable.
Yeah, Beetlejuice. They got Evel Knievel. Does anyone even know who Evel Knievel is?
I think so.
I think he just,
Do you know who Evel Knievel is?
Yeah.
Yeah?
he still
Okay.
transcends, yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of a
Skeleton.
dated costume, though.
Skeleton ringmaster. Yeah.
Yeah. Too many skeletons.
To make them per men's tiger print suit.
Beg pardon?
That's got to be Tiger King, but they can't say Tiger King.
Did we go to an erotic?
No, it looks like he's supposed to be like a pimp or.
Oh,
Oh.
gotcha.
Oh, that kind of. Okay.
Braided hippie wig for men. This looks like a Willie Nelson.
Gotcha.
Got the, you know, gray ponytail.
It's an easy one to pull off.
Yeah.
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 Minimal effort. You like the look is obvious.
Yeah, throw on a flannel shirt, you're all set.
Yeah. Get a headband or something.
Right.
Sexy girl pirate.
Always sexy anything.
It's always pirates, yeah.
Steampunk seductress costume.
Ooh, what?
Yeah.
Steampunk?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. An angry punk?
Men's Don Johnson Miami Vice white suit.
Oh. Man. It's my wheelhouse right there. That's my jam.
California costume sharp dressed man. You know, it's a ZZ Top.
Yeah. Yeah. But a beard, a fake beard gets in the way all the time, becomes annoying, you know, and you end up eating half your beard if there's any food served or drinking half your beard. Next morning you're covered up a fur ball.
Gorilla illusion adult costume. This is where it looks like you're being carried around in a cage by a gorilla.
Oh, nice. So how do you go to the bathroom like that?
That's the thing.
You got to think of peeing comfort.
Those
Yeah.
costumes are fun for like 10 minutes, and
Yeah.
then everybody's making, oh, do the thing, do the thing. You're
Right.
like, I just want to sit here and drink my beer. Is that
Right.
all right?
Then you can't sit down anywhere. You got to
Right.
stand the entire time.
Yeah, when you're sitting, it's like, what even are you supposed to be?
When it gets crowded, idiots are drunk, they're bashing into you. Yep. You got to think long term.
They got Anchorman, Back to the Future,
Mm-hmm.
blonde mullet wig for men. Looks like Joe Dirt.
Oh, gotcha. Half shirt, you're all set.
Spirit Halloween, The Addams Family.
Been done to death.
Now they got a Rub Me Genie costume, and where his lamp is, and it says Rub Me.
Oh, boy.
It's at a very particular spot.
Right.
I'm surprised they're still making these now. You know what I mean?
Look, the genie popped out.
What are you going as?
Here's where I had an idea for us.
No.
Cheech and Chong.
Oh, for the both of you.
Yes.
Didn't you already go as one of them?
No. No, I have not. I always wanted to. You can't be Chong or Cheech.
You got to have both.
You got to have somebody. So I figured, you know, you'd be great as Tommy Chong, and I'll be Cheech.
Which one's Cheech?
Cheech is
The little one.
the Mexican guy. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Tommy's the biker.
Son, no, wow,
That's right.
man.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. I think it'd be hilarious. You know?
Yeah. Cheech and Chong.
Yeah. Just a thought.
Yeah, let's
another
write
idea,
it down.
Another idea I had was for myself was the twister board, and you have different right foot blue, left hand red.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also thought people could be drinking, and if I hit the floor, I'm done.
Or they think you were a polka dot man from
Right.
Suicide Squad.
Okay. There's that too.
And there's Deadpool 3.
There's gonna be a ton of Deadpools. You know, there's gonna be Deadpools.
Again, it's another one that people don't have to ask you 100 times. What are you?
Yeah.
They just know.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to be in good shape, though. Like, you can't have a beer belly and
Right.
do Deadpool.
I don't know. The newest movie maybe allows for a little bit of wiggle room on that.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Right. You don't get a whole pool.
There's a scene where a whole bunch of different Deadpools show up, so you could literally show up just in the suit.
Oh.
You're like, yeah, from the new one.
Oh no, we're a turtle off me. You missed a turtle pool.
What?
Mr. Turtle Pool, thinking, little kids, they slide. Okay, it was funny in my head. Anyway. Coffee's kicking in, can you tell?
No.
Nice.
They got spectacular skeletons. I wore one year where it was a skeleton and then you press the air and then a bone came up in a particular place.
Yep.
I'm like, wow, you could never do that now.
You still have that?
I still have it.
Nice.
I have a whole, every costume plus some I thought it was a good idea. Then I changed
You
last
ditched,
minute.
yeah.
Yeah, I have a bunch of costumes in the basement.
Huh.
Steve in North Haven.
Hey, good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Hey, you could dress up as Siri or a roadmap.
Siri
that's
or roadmap.
funny.
Yeah.
You as Siri.
Yeah. No one really knows what Siri looks like. I'd just be a phone.
It's all right. And then you could just have recordings and your voice like screaming at it when you're doing that
Right.
at the comedy show. So,
Right. I could just scream at it.
Well,
That's a thought.
all right, gentlemen.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
There's no bad ideas.
That's a good one. That's very unique to you, AJ. Nobody else would have that. That's for
Right.
sure.
How do you pee as a phone? A large phone.
Through the mouthpiece, I guess.
What do you think the Diddy costumes will be this year?
Oh, boy.
Orange jumpsuit, probably.
I'm hoping to see someone just covered in baby oil.
Right.
Or a bunch of babies attached to.
Nice.
Oof.
Right.
That's a tough one.
Right. Cuffs. Or maybe,
You could be one of the bottles of the body oil, of the baby oil.
There you go.
Oh,
Yes.
a bottle of
because that's
lube.
funny.
Yes. Right.
I think that's the detail of the story everyone's been latching onto, too.
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, what's up, Chaz? I was just thinking Mario and Luigi for you and AJ.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Mario and Luigi.
I
I
could do-
like the idea of a kind of a couples costume with you
Well,
guys.
not couples, just,
Yeah.
know.
I'm just
You know,
in
you
two,
guys
as
would
in
be
two
stuck
people.
together
Right.
all night, but
Avoid the C word.
Pair.
All right. Mario and Luigi. I like that better than Cheech and Chong. I don't want to go around talking like this all night,
Well, then
man.
you could be Cheech then.
I got one.
Okay, man.
And then I got to talk like this,
That's fine, man. That's fine.
I don't think so.
Okay.
What about Beavis and Butthead?
Nah,
I'd have to shave.
right.
I don't want to shave.
Right.
I'll write it down, though. That is a good one.
Hey, like, with hair. Yeah.
Which one would I be of those two? The brunette?
Yeah, that's Butthead.
Yeah,
Butthead.
Butthead. I get to put like my shirt over my head and go, "That's a conholio. And conholio."
Well, then you wouldn't have to stand up straight.
That's fine. Thanks, Phil.
I'm trying to help you.
You okay? You're going to get in the conholio.
Oh, Ron Burgess says you can use my Jesus costume. Remember one year he showed up as Jesus?
Oh, yeah. I thought he really was. I gave him money. So Jesus saves.
You really do just hand out your money.
Here, Jesus has some money. Have some money.
Why do you give Jesus money?
I don't know. Earn my place in heaven.
Someone
You're like
on
bribing your way in? What's it like heaven's like a nightclub?
I want to get a good seat.
Here, man, here's for my admittance. You know.
Right. I want to get a good seat.
Yeah, remember me. Remember me.
I want some place with a mountain view.
someone on Twitch said Wayne's World. Wayne and Garth.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not a bad idea.
Wayne and Garth.
You'd definitely be Wayne. I would need some fake glasses and blonde wig.
I think you could pull off a good Garth, though.
Absolutely.
That's right, I could.
Okay.
I could.
Wayne!
I could really be. Vamp me again, sexy woman. I gotta work on that.
Yeah, you do. I'm glad you said it.
I heard the stillness in the room and said, okay.
You'd have to workshop it a bit, but I don't think you're far off,
Yeah,
man.
we'll get there.
Yeah.
Well, I like some of these ideas.
Yeah.
Wayne and Garth, Beavis and Butthead. Mario,
That's good. Yeah,
Mario
ripped
and
jeans
Luigi.
Yeah.
Yeah, sneakers, that's it. It's easy. You could carry around like a pizza.
Right?
Yeah.
What other stuff is there? I feel like we're missing something. There's Deadpool and Wolverine.
Again, I think there's going to be dozens of them.
Yeah. I say Captain America, but last time I wore that looked like
You
North
would think
America.
there'd be more ideas when you Google like costume ideas and you go to some of these sites. It's really the same stuff. That's what I love about this party is the people are so creative.
Very creative.
I am not that person.
You've
My
been
brain just
creative.
doesn't work that way.
The hell was it? One was a nightstand.
Yeah.
Remember that?
One night stand, yeah.
He had like condoms on his.
He was the
Yeah.
in
one
drawer.
night stand.
The one night stand.
The
One
one night stand.
night stand.
And
Yeah.
And then when you
Ashtray.
open one of the drawers, you get a surprise.
It's
Yeah.
like, hello.
Oh.
Oh, wow, it's still on.
Is that thing on?
That costume was awesome.
Put
It
it,
was
away. Put it away.
Was it last year the guy in the what was he like the fortune teller guy in the box?
Year before.
Oh, from
Yeah,
Big?
before.
Year before, because I was there that year.
Zoltar from Big?
Zoltar
Yeah.
was amazing.
Zoltar.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Deserved to win.
Again, it's one of those things you see it and you immediately are like, I know exactly where that's from.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah. Really good. Great.
You're going to carry
costumes.
that damn box around all night, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's commitment.
I guess for
It is.
$500 on the line, that's it's worth it.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a Kool-Aid Man costume. Get to knock down walls.
That's fun. That's real fun.
$130. Get out of here.
Oh, that's
It's
way too
inflatable.
much.
It's inflatable. That's why.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
It is fun, though. You just walk around, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How do you tinkle in that costume now?
No, you just go, man.
Navigate.
You make more Kool-Aid.
Fill the pitcher.
Must be lemonade.
All right. Coming up in news, the FEMA guy. We're going to talk to the FEMA guy. If you have any questions, call in 203-882-9757.
Mostly sunny day to the upper 60s. 44 now in Bethany.
All right, 95 southbound, we have delays starting in Bridgeport around exit 26. This is moving through Fairfield. Delays already expected about 20 minutes. On the Merritt Parkway southbound, we're going to have delays that begin in Fairfield. That's exit 46, going to about exit 42. This traffic report brought to you by LifeLock, October Cybersecurity Awareness Month. One way to help protect yourself is updating your passwords, but for comprehensive identity theft protection, you need LifeLock. Start a 30-day free trial at lifelock.com/cybersafety. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
All right. Haven Hot Chicken. Oh, my God.
Delish.
Special they have for the fall is a pumpkin spice banana pudding. Wow.
I still got to try that. That sounded so good.
They're also giving away a lunch for an office that will be delivered Monday the 23rd. Enter to win at WPLR.com. Haven Hot Chicken has 9 locations across Connecticut, the newest being in Fairfield, 907 Boston Post Road. Crispy, crunchy, juicy chicken with 5 levels of heat. The sandwich is a big buttermilk marinated boneless chicken breast with creamy vinegar slaw, garlic dill pickles, and the world famous Rob sauce.
It's probably the best chicken sandwich you'll ever eat in your life.
Yeah, I think
Hands
you're
down.
right. I think you're right.
Hands down.
Try some tendies, some mac and cheese, that banana pudding, and now it's pumpkin spice banana pudding.
Yum.
They have vegetarian options and traditional other sides. Eat better chicken at Haven Hot Chicken, winner of Guy Fieri and the Food Network's Best Bite in Town. Go to havenhotchicken.com, find a location near you. That's havenhotchicken.com. Well, as this Hurricane Milton approaches Florida, we're still dealing with the wild flood we had here August 18th in Connecticut. On the phone right now from FEMA, Leo Skinner. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Do you mind taking some questions from folks?
Well, hopefully I can answer general questions. I'm not going to be able to answer specific questions about individuals, but I can tell them how to follow up. So sure, I'll take some questions.
Great. Cool. Excellent. Al in Oxford.
Yes, my question is, how come you don't help businesses other than trying to get them a loan if they can't secure a loan from anybody else?
Well, FEMA provides grants to individuals, homeowners, and renters. For home repair, we offer grants that do not have to be repaid, up to $42,500. And then for your interior of your home, if you have damage to your personal property in the interior, we offer grants up to $42,500 as well.
Yes, I know that.
Small business. Go ahead.
What about small businesses?
Businesses are only offered small business administration loans, and homeowners and renters can also apply for small business administration loans as well. So businesses are required to go through the SBA, and we have facilities within New Haven County with SBA and FEMA together at some of our disaster recovery centers, and you can go talk to both agencies at the same time.
Yes, I have. The Women's Small Business Association did give us a grant. It's just a drop in the bucket for what we need. But I thought
oftentimes FEMA grants aren't able to get you back to where you were prior to the disaster. Basically, FEMA grants are kind of a helping hand, but in some cases, individuals can get up, to, like I said, over $84,000 for home repairs and other needs assistance, such as displacement, medical, dental, transportation, those kind of issues. But it's oftentimes SBA is the only way to get totally back to where you were before. And of course, their loans are small interest rates. I don't know exactly what they are, but they're very low. And you can combine your current mortgage in. And I know people don't want to do that. I understand that. But that's the assistance that the federal government can provide at this time.
Wait, you can move your current mortgage into that low interest loan?
Yes, they're very flexible with your current mortgage to make it easier on you. If you, like you said, if you haven't been to our center in Southbury,
what's the interest rate on the FEMA or the SBA loan?
I don't know the current interest rate, but it's a lot lower than the prime.
Gotcha.
And it's very They're very flexible, and the loan, the interest is low. But we do have a facility at 501 Main Street in Southbury, where FEMA and SBA are in the same location, and you can go in there and find out more about the loan and grants. And of course, grants, as I said before, do not need to be repaid. We don't want people to be confused about that.
Okay. Al, what kind of damage did you have? Was it house, business?
Well, I just found out the other day, I was up at Town Hall talking to a couple of people. I just found out that I'm a total loss. No paperwork has come to me. No officials have come to me. Matter of fact, on Saturday, I went to the snack bar to pick up some different equipment. And I got back, and there was a gentleman sitting in his car in my parking lot. He was from FEMA, and he didn't know that either. So, the communication is pretty lax for me.
All right, what's your business? What did you lose, your house or your business?
My business. I'm a mini golf on Route 67.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We talked to you before.
Yep.
When?
You came on the air right after the flood.
Oh, yes, on the air, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I would encourage you to go to the SBA officials. When they normally send out an adjuster to your business. I don't know if that person was an adjuster or who they were, but they are here, and they can answer your questions at our disaster recovery centers. And I'm sorry for your loss, obviously, and that's the kind of loan you might be able to get. Might be helpful for you.
Well, I'll look into it. My understanding also is that you have to go on your own route first to see if you can get a loan before you can actually get one from FEMA. Is that true?
Well, FEMA does not give loans. We give grants. But if you have any kind of insurance coverage for your home, we encourage you to do, or your property, for homeowners and renters, we encourage you to go that route first.
Well, they're saying no to everybody.
Yeah.
And then if you have unmet needs after that, then FEMA might be able to provide grants to make up for that.
That's for home, not business, correct?
Exactly.
That's for homeowners and renters, yes.
Yeah, okay.
For grants only, businesses is SBA, yes.
All right, Al, keep in touch with me, all right? Thank you, man.
I certainly will.
All right.
Good luck.
Al in Oxford. Leo Skinner's on, FEMA spokesperson. All right, so you were saying the, it's like 42.5, right, for structure, 42.5 for contents. Have you awarded the full amount to anyone who experienced?
Yes, we've awarded, the max grants, what we call it, for the 42.5 for, I think, five homeowners at this point.
Okay, because there was one woman in Seymour who we had on several times, and she lost the whole house. The whole house was destroyed.
Yeah.
And she said she didn't get the full amount. She couldn't understand why she wouldn't get the full amount.
Well, I don't know either her specific case. I don't know,
right.
But I would encourage her and any listener to go to our Disaster Recovery Center at 501 Main Street in Southbury and speak to a FEMA representative again, face to face. Sometimes, there may be some confusion about your grant. Sometimes people may not have said the right things on the phone when they reported damage. They may have said, yes, I can live in my home. And they may have said, well, I can't live in my home. So, we don't discourage people from coming back and talking to us again and saying, here's what I didn't get grants for. Can I get qualified? In many cases, we look into it. We find out that a person may be able to get additional grants, and we can provide that.
Well, Paul in Wallingford. No, we lost Paul. So how much money has FEMA awarded in grants for folks who are affected in Connecticut by the August 18th storm?
Over $5 million.
$5 million.
And we have so far 1,401 people have registered for FEMA assistance, and they're in the process. And we've approved grants to over 583 homeowners and renters for that over $5 million. And specifically in New Haven County, we're nearly $3 million for grants. So, we're and the process moves very quickly. Once you've registered with disasterassistance.gov, an inspector will call you and come out to your home. And within 3 to 4 days, even maybe a little bit longer, you'll be able to get, if you qualify for grants, that money will go directly into your checking account. And, it's the declaration, I believe, was, just a couple weeks ago. And we feel very good that we've distributed $5 million. And hopefully, as we move forward through the next couple months, that amount will go higher and higher. And, of course, when you add the Small Business Administration loans, which is a very good path to recovery, the dollar amount's going to go up.
Yeah, that's tough for people who are already up to their eyeballs in mortgages and car loans and bills to take another one on,
Yeah. Is there a deadline?
That's the thing about natural disasters. You can't really plan for them, and oftentimes people don't have insurance, flood insurance, and those kind of things. And it's all over the country going on right now, as you know, and it's hard on those survivors. I mean, that is the big issue. Our job here in Connecticut is to do everything that we can to make the grants available to people, but oftentimes it's not enough, and they have to go to SBA and rely on local voluntary agencies as well. I mean, there are other agencies that pitch in and provide items for the home, and We are actually doing some calling outs right now to some of these individuals to see if they have unmet needs. That's a big issue with us, trying to connect those with local organizations as well.
Have you been working with Team?
I don't know that name. I'm sure our voluntary agencies, if they're out in the field, they're in all three of the counties making contacts with local officials and trying to make those connections. And their job is to find, other support, other agencies, whether they're faith-based or private agencies that do support, that can support, and provide that help.
Paul in Wallingford, you have a question?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened. So, in a nutshell, I live at my place, was not in a flood zone forever, and all of a sudden I get a letter from FEMA saying that they remapped it, and now I'm in a flood zone. Why? Like, all of a sudden I'm in a flood zone? It just kind of doesn't make sense how I'm literally nowhere near water or anything, and all of a sudden I'm in a flood zone now.
Well, I can't really speak about how they map for flood zones. I can tell you that I've heard saying that this, often floods are 1,000-year floods, they call them. And,
right.
We just get flooding that is unexpected in some areas. Anyone can buy flood insurance no matter where you live.
Right.
Even though you're not near water, you don't always have to be near water to be flooded. So we encourage people, the flood insurance, some people can't afford it, but if you can, it's lower if you're not in a flood zone. I can't really speak about why you have to have insurance and got that notification, but FEMA will do that. The National Flood Insurance Program is what it's called.
Yeah.
For flood insurance, and they're the ones that map along with FEMA and determine how close you are to a flood zone, or if you're in a certain flood zone, A, B, or C, whatever that may be. And I really don't know a lot about that.
Yeah.
All right. Paul.
My building is that it? Okay. Well, I was say my building is only like a portion of the building is in a flood zone, and I'm on the second floor. And my association's like, well, you're on the second floor, you shouldn't need flood insurance. And I said to her, are you kidding me right now? It doesn't matter what floor you're on. All right. Thank you.
If you live,
all right, Paul. Thanks.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All right. So you set up an office in Southbury, but also
we have
one
two
in
offices, one in Southbury and one in Wilton.
Why one in Wilton?
The one in Wilton?
Yeah.
It's 229 Danbury Road. It's Our Lady of Fatima Church in Wilton. I mean, that was an area. There are 3 counties that were impacted. So we want to make sure that we try to reach out to those individuals close enough to provide service to them.
Gotcha.
So we may open additional ones. We may not. We encourage people to go. We encourage people, obviously, to register first with FEMA. And you can do that online. You can do that through an app or do the toll-free number, which is 1-800-621-3362 or disasterassistance.gov. Encourage people to do that first. If you've had any sort of damage, don't determine it on your own that you may qualify. Please call us. Let us make that determination for you.
Okay. How many agents do you have here in Connecticut?
How many what?
Agents.
Agents. We have, when you say agents, we have inspectors in the field.
Inspectors.
Okay.
Yeah, we have, let me look here real quick. I know I have that number somewhere.
It's more than one.
It's 7 inspectors in the field. And so far we've completed about 85% of inspections after people have registered. So that's a pretty good rate. You should hear from an inspector within 5 to 10 days, even maybe sooner after you registered. They will call you and make an appointment to come out to your home. They just won't stop by. They have identification. There are people out there that want to defraud our citizens, and we have to be aware of that. So always ask for a FEMA ID or a contractor ID because they are contractors. And, we also have people going door to door talking to homeowners and renters, offering them information about registering. So if you see someone out in a FEMA vest or a FEMA jacket, they're doing their job and they have IDs as well. But they're in the counties as well, going door to door. We do as much as we can to reach out. And obviously your radio show. I know you're a rock station, and a lot of people listen to you. So I really encourage your listeners to register with FEMA.
All right. Well, Leo, thanks for coming on and filling us in. And, tell your people, write bigger checks.
Yes. Add some more zeros.
Yeah.
Well, people often ask that, and it's based on policy and regulations.
It's weird.
That number's gone up from years ago. It used to be a lot less, and based on a lot of changes and a lot of disasters across the country, they have increased the dollar amount. And we're doing the best we can, and we've got a lot of people in Connecticut, and we're here until we're done, until we try to reach out to everybody that may be available.
Great. All right, Leo, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
All right. 99.1 PLR, Chaz and AJ in the morning. Dumbass news. Find the dumbass, win $100 in gas, and get in the running to win $1,000 courtesy of Chevrolet of Milford. Call now, 882-9757. 98.91 PLR, Chaz and AJ in the morning. That's right. Find the dumbass, win $100 in gas, and get in the running to win $1,000, courtesy of Chevrolet of Milford. Call now 203-882-9757. Comedian Emily Sierra joining us in studio.
What's
Good
up?
morning.
Good
morning.
Let's go to Aaron in Hamden. Aaron, you ready?
I am. Good morning.
Good morning. Man ends up with dude on his hood at a drive-thru. Is it A, St. Petersburg, Florida, B, Branford, Connecticut, or C, Macon, Georgia?
Oh, my goodness. I'm just going to go with, let's say Branford, Connecticut.
Ooh. I know, it totally screams
every
it.
time I lose.
Totally screams it. But
Every time I lose, I know.
Aaron, no.
No.
So close.
No.
All right. But you got in. Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, try tomorrow, same time.
Pancho, New Haven.
Buenos dias, muchachos.
Hola.
Buenos
Señor.
Buenos dias.
Okay, you don't have to repeat the question. I think I got it.
Okay.
St. Petersburg.
Show me St. Petersburg. And
Ding, ding,
you are
ding.
correct.
Dinero.
Yes.
The second person has the advantage of Googling the headline.
No.
Maybe.
Pancho
You
wouldn't do
didn't
that.
Google the headline?
Pancho wouldn't do that.
No, there's a hurricane coming. Everybody's freaking out.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh,
okay.
Context
You
clues.
think this had something to do with the hurricane and not that it's just Florida?
Right, Florida driving?
I like that you applied actual logic to this.
I know, right?
That's right.
All right, you won $100. You're in the running to win $1,000.
I love you guys.
We love you more.
Love you too, brother.
Crazy stories, crazy place. That's Florida.
A St. Petersburg man who grew frustrated with a vehicle in front of him at a drive-thru, rammed it several times, and then accelerated at and struck a passenger who got out of the vehicle.
When you're hangry, you're a different person.
Wow.
It's true.
Yeah.
The incident occurred around 11 p.m. on a Monday. Arrest reports completed by St. Petersburg police state that Sean Michael Drake, 37, became frustrated with the victim's vehicle in front of him and rear-ended it several times.
Come on, mama!
I would be so mad if that happened, if somebody rear-ended me.
In the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I got nowhere to go.
I know.
Really, I'm
like,
like,
give me a second. I'm putting the straw in my iced coffee.
You know,
Come on.
I'm waiting for them to give me the food, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, what happened here? I want to know.
You're at the mercy of the person inside.
No, but maybe he saw the bags come in.
Right.
And then, they're like looking through their order or whatever. It's
Making
like,
sure they
all
have
right,
everything.
All right, now
Yeah.
enough.
Right.
I check my order. Sometimes they forget things.
Not me, I drive right
Yeah,
off.
I give people the respect of there's an allotted time for you once you've gotten your delivery food to look through if it's checked, adjust if you're going to eat it while you drive, and then move it into drive and get out of the drive-thru.
Adjust if you're going to eat it while you drive.
Oh,
Right,
hell
right.
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
Set
get-
yourself up for
This
success.
is
Yes,
this is who got it was Emily's passenger.
Right.
I do a lot of eating on the
The
road. with
frustrating
Tommy.
thing.
Emily's got to move the dogs off her lap.
Yeah,
Right,
literally. Yeah.
The frustrating thing is that person in front of you that suddenly decides they need ketchup and other things like that. It's like, really? Like, go inside for that.
Right. So this could be, they pulled up to the window. Hi,
Yep.
can I take your order? What do you want? I don't know. What do you want?
I don't know.
Is the chicken sandwich? And then there's this whole thing.
I'm not ready yet.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And in which
Is
case,
there a calorie count?
in which case, justify. You're at a fast food restaurant, everything's fried, eat it.
Are you saying this crime is justified?
It could be justified, yes. It can be.
All right, so he rear-ends the car several times. Then when the passenger got out and walked toward the front of Drake's vehicle, Drake accelerated, striking the man and causing him to be thrown onto the hood of the defendant's vehicle.
Oh, got a manwich.
As the defendant drove off with the victim on the hood.
Still clutching his burger.
I want to know if the victim was holding on, being like, we're still fighting, or if it was just like, ah!
Then he's holding out the windshield wiper.
I think it's pure survival at that point.
Yeah, right.
Yep. Get off my hood.
Oh, I'm holding on out of spite because I'm spitting in that person's food no matter what.
Do at least if you have a
If
person,
you're
I'm
on
not
my
going to
hood,
get
I'm
arrested
putting,
for violence, but I will.
I'm putting the wipers on. I'm
Right.
putting
Yeah.
windshield wiper fluid. I'm beeping the horn. I'm hitting hard lefts.
right. I mean, do you offer that person fries at least? Want some fries?
Yeah, just throw your food at him.
The victim fell off the vehicle just prior to the defendant entering a major thoroughfare.
Wow.
The man on the hood suffered minor injuries.
Oh.
Police said Drake drove away. They found him at his home about 14 minutes later.
He was full and happy, right?
And they noticed that he showed signs of impairment, including smelling like alcohol. He refused to take a sobriety test, resisted officers' attempt to take him into custody. Officers had to tase him
Oh,
Good work, everybody.
nice.
to get
Warm
him into handcuffs.
Warm that food back up again. That's nice. I see special sauce on your chin over there.
I don't know. Drinking brings out people's anger. No stoner would have done that in the drive-thru line.
I'm
They would have
curious.
been like, all right.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm curious what drive-through food was worth that. You know, like
Yeah, I want to know the
Yeah.
location.
Yeah, like I mean, if it's good,
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A, nah, not
know,
worth
I
it.
wanna know.
Not worth it. Yeah,
What do you think's
a
worth
Big
it?
Mac at 3:00 in the morning, definitely.
You know, we should make these. We should make little cartoons of some of these dumbass news stories.
That would be Dan
the
Brown.
minutes
is really
before
good.
it became
Yeah.
the dumbass news.
Right.
Oh, yeah. That'd be
You know,
so funny.
like what happened to this guy? How hungry was he?
Exactly.
Was he, did he get crap from everybody in his life
Right.
that morning? From his wife to his dog
Yeah, what
to
set
his
him up?
boss.
And now he's an
Seagull
idiot.
stole a
just-
sandwich.
Just got fired from his job.
Right.
He's like, well, at least I can get, a Whopper.
Right.
And then the line, and so if someone cuts in front of him in the line, maybe this person cut in front of him in the line.
Yeah.
And then gave him that look like, what are you going to do about
I'm
it?
going to do something totally about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give
that'd
you
be
a Whopper.
hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, there are days where like just going to that drive-through is the happiest part of your day. Because for once, someone's doing something for you.
I mean,
They're bringing
for
you.
yourself.
I've had days like that where I need a treat.
Oh, I'm with you.
I
yeah.
need something. I need someone
Treat
to be
yourself.
nice to me and hand me food, and I'm just going to sit by myself and eat. So I can see totally why this guy would just bash this guy around.
Of course you can.
Like,
You know where I do get mad in the drive-thru? You ever get to the ones where they have two different windows?
Oh, it's confusing.
They split, and people try to ride the center line and pick which. It's like, no,
Oh, I
you just
know.
pick
Make
left
a
or right, man.
choice.
Yeah.
Just pick one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't linger and be like, oh, no,
I might want to go here first.
Yeah,
It's
one
like,
or the
no,
other.
just pick one lane, dude.
Yep.
Chaz and AJ.
Good morning, brother. How are you?
Hey.
Morning.
So, how long was this guy waiting before he went off?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a reasonable expectation to wait when you're in the drive-thru, but if it goes well beyond that, then
No, this is like being at a bank or anywhere, but it's worse when you're in a food line.
Yeah.
There's an expectation. Once those food bags go in the car, we're like,
Yeah.
okay,
We're moving.
Couple
Yeah.
minutes.
All right.
Yeah. Come on.
couple minutes. That's
Right.
long.
That is long.
That's-
yeah, I know
that's-
what you
I'm
mean.
pushing your
patient.
car.
I
Two
am
at
patient.
most. And that's pushing it sometimes.
2 minutes.
And
Yeah.
late night, you're at the mercy because you cannot go in.
Oh,
I
I
sat in
know.
a drive-through for 45 friggin' minutes.
Yeah, this was 11 o'clock on a Monday night.
You got
We're
no
not
choice.
going in.
This
This is it.
This is it.
Yeah.
But to this guy's credit, if there's a problem with the food, they got to have him now pull out a line and just deal with the other orders. They can't just have him sit at that window.
Oh, that's the worst. When you finally get your order and they make you pull to the side. You sat there.
No,
45
but
minutes,
that's so you
you're
don't get
starving.
rammed by crazy people, AJ.
Right.
Yeah, because they know people need their food.
They know.
Yeah.
They do.
There's a stress. When I get my food in line and I'm like, okay, there's a line behind me, and keep it moving. I feel like their anger being like, come on.
I like that you got to give yourself a pep talk.
Yeah, literally, I do.
I do a feel. Burger, there's fries in there. Okay, napkins, good.
Yeah.
I don't
not
even need the
everyone's
napkins.
like that.
We
Yeah.
can skip those.
I do a feel.
Savage.
Speed it up.
I had to feel my meal.
Yeah. It's very possible this guy started just eating a sandwich right there in the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that would enrage me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
No.
Then yeah,
No, put your car in drive,
justifiable.
pull forward,
Yep.
get out of my
They're
way.
like Instagramming it. Like,
Right.
oh, that would be the
that
one.
would be
That's
it.
what happened.
Taking
That's
a selfie, me and my burger.
That's it.
They go to live stream. Okay, chat. Look what I just picked up. Skaboosh.
Yeah. I'm ramming your car.
Give me the TikTok.
Oh, we got to check in. I got to tell you about this wedding.
Yes. Dying to know.
Did I get thrown out?
Oh.
Or was I congratulated?
Uh-oh. Mostly sunny day today, upper 60s, 45 now in Cheshire.
All right, we are looking at delays. 95 southbound, that's going to start in Bridgeport, exit 26 through Fairfield to about exit 21. Delays already about 15 to 20 minutes. On the Merritt Parkway, we have delays that will begin in Fairfield. Also moving southbound, this will begin around exit 44. This traffic report brought to you by Compassion International. Compassion sponsorship means food, healthcare, education, and more for a child in poverty. And there are thousands of kids who've been waiting over a year. And their wait, sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
Connecticut in-home assistance.
Assist me.
Be prepared with Connecticut in-home assistance if you're not ready for home care, but want to be prepared for what the future may bring. And that future could bring maybe you're getting surgery, knee, ankle, hip, whatever. You're going to be down for the count, but you can't stop the whole house from, they can't stop to take care of you. So you have someone come in and check in on you and get you moving around and get your food and take care of you.
Perfect.
During that downtime.
Yep.
The other thing is maybe you have a parent who's going to have surgery, or maybe you're going on vacation and you can't look in on mom and dad, or either one.
Yep.
Yeah. This is a great solution to that challenge. Or if you need someone to just check in on them every now and then because you can't be there all the time. cthomecare.com. 24 years of operation and counting. It's hourly care. It's shift care. It's live-in care. It's what you want. No contracts, no commitment. cthomecare.com. That's cthomecare.com. So I was an officiant at a wedding over the weekend.
My lord.
Very cool.
My great niece, Corey, married Tyler, who we love. Love this guy.
Cool.
Good.
And Corey's one of those people in the family that just everybody loves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just really sweet and, I would say a superstar in the family.
Nice.
And so it was just a great honor to be asked. But once you get asked, and of course you say yes, then comes the work. You have to write this whole thing out.
Responsibility, damn it.
Yeah, so I've been, how long ago, my wife's on the phone, how long ago do you think I was asked?
I think it was around the year mark. I know it was sometime last fall.
Wow.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
I believe so. At least a year.
So it just becomes this thing. That's anytime you have any spare time or anytime you have time, you just
Back of your head.
you're working on it.
Yeah, I got to work on this. Got to work on
And
this.
you start with pieces. You interview them. You interview the couple, and you get stories. And
Yeah.
and then the day of, you hope that you don't vomit all over the place.
Yes.
Just because you're so nervous.
They frown upon that.
And people say to me, it's like, well, you talk to way more people every day on the radio. It's like, no, it's different. I talk to 4 people that I love every day. I'm looking at them.
Right.
I'm now in front of a crowd.
Right.
And it's a whole different deal. And the bar is very high.
There is an expectation level.
Focused on you.
It's their life memory,
Right.
and you're a part of it.
Right.
So you have a big pressure to make it
One wrong
wonderful.
move.
Yeah, you mess up,
Yep.
they're gonna
That's
remember
it.
that maybe in the wrong way.
Every holiday party. Remember that time? Yeah.
Remember that time Chaz got drunk and
Remember you projected father?
think you do that?
Remember he vomited on my shoes? When I said I do it.
Please welcome the group.
Cool. Halloween interactive.
You get nervous, you mix up their names completely. They're
Oh,
like
right.
Paul and Rachel.
Or
They're
worse, you just blank.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
You marry
This guy.
you marry
This guy right here. My buddy.
So many things could go wrong.
Yeah.
So many things could go wrong, man. I give you credit. Big
He
credit,
was
man.
definitely nervous working up to that day, and I really felt like you almost. I think sometimes when you're married, you kind of take on the emotions of your spouse.
For sure.
And he wouldn't say that he was nervous, but I could tell he was nervous. And
Classic Capricorns.
yeah, right. I just wanted him to succeed. So yeah, I was nervous for him. For all the good reasons, but. Then we had to walk down the aisle together.
Right. We start walking, and she's telling me, you're walking too fast. Right. Slow down. I'm like, are you doing this to me right now? This is how we're walking down the aisle.
You match me. You match me. Pipe down, woman.
She's like pulling, like
the hand grip.
I am probably going a little too fast because, all I want to do is get up there and I want to get this thing going.
I want my beer.
And she's pulling me back. Like, you're going too fast.
Yo, Seabiscuit, where you going?
Are you doing this to me right now?
He's like a dog on a leash. You're like, back boy, back.
Then he said to me, he's like, stop telling me what to do. I'm like, oh my God. And there was a
This is us
photographer right in front of
walking
us.
down the aisle.
On the happiest day
You
ever.
literally become your teenage self in those stressful moments. Like that.
You shut up. No, you shut up. No, you shut up. You shut up.
I'm like, I can't believe I'm worried about all this stuff and you're telling me how to walk right now.
That part I got. All right, I
I'm
got
freaking out, man. I'm freaking out.
She could totally she could have said, "Give toilet paper in your shoe."
I love how you guys can laugh about it now and share that on the air.
I want to
couples
see
I know would hold on to that forever.
No, and like I said, there was a photographer. She was the nicest girl. And she was squatting down, taking photos of each couple as they walked in, and I don't know what that photo was.
Our photo's gonna be like me, mean face, stop it.
Elbow,
I can't believe you're doing this to me right now.
We need this photo badly.
Make a meme out of it.
You stop it. You stop it.
Right. Looks like he's trying to kick the photographer.
So can I read you my opening line?
Go for it, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Please be seated.
We are.
Ladies and gentlemen. You would be that dick. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to witness my debut as a wedding officiant.
Nice.
Whole place laughs.
Nice.
I'm like, great.
So some humor.
Settle right down.
Yep, awesome.
Yeah. And then it goes into the thing.
Then you relax immediately, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Good.
Once you
Yeah.
get that out of the way, you're like, okay, we got this now.
Right.
Yeah, and there was some group participation in this. Like it was really, I don't want to like brag too much, but it was really
fun.
Really well done. They have a really unique story.
When I say you say do. Do. No. Wrong participation, sorry. Let me in the front row.
They met in April of 2020.
Oh.
Which is complete COVID, the height of the pandemic.
Yeah.
When we were all freaking out.
Yep.
So Tyler goes over to his friend's house for his birthday, Nick and Caroline, and they're outside 20 feet apart. Tyler's the first one to visit them during this pandemic. And eventually the subject turns to Tyler's struggle to find the perfect girl. At that exact moment, 17 miles away in Shelton, also outside, was Corey, looking up at the sky, wondering when the universe would bring her together with her soulmate.
Nice.
Just as that was happening, boom, Corey gets a text from Caroline. Quote, "I have a man for you. Nick has a friend and his name is Tyler." And when Corey got that text, she knew something magical was happening. Now, I don't think about this. If you get a text from a friend who says, "I have a man for you," that's like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is bad.
Like, what's wrong about him?
This is going to be a bad date. Yeah. What's wrong?
Yeah. Why do you have to speak for this person?
But she knew something remarkable was happening, and she made a recording. Here, hold on.
Weird that just happened to me. I'm just like sitting outside, just chilling, looking at the trees, minding my own business, thinking about like when I'm gonna find a man. Like, when am I gonna have dinner with someone? Like, when am I gonna share my life with someone? I get a text from this girl who I haven't spoken to in probably 5 years. She texts me out of blue, goes, "I have a man for you."
So I played that clip.
Yeah.
In the ceremony.
That's cool.
Yeah. I just got chills. That was cool.
How did she know?
That crow should have shut up.
You know what I mean?
That crow was telling everybody. It's like, hey, man, this is my message to share.
Will you shut up?
But it was great. I got emotional a couple of times where I didn't even see it coming.
That's how they get you. Emotion.
I'm overclumped right now.
Yeah. The first one I didn't see coming. The second one I kind of did because I was saying that, I consider her the daughter I've never had. And
yeah.
It's been great watching her grow into this confident, beautiful woman that she is today. Then I'm like, oh boy, this is. I think I'm going to lose it now.
Oh.
And I don't mean like just a little bit.
Oh.
I felt like this rush where it was like I was going to be.
Big floppy crying.
I'm like, it's coming, and I
oh boy,
I had a plan for this because I thought it could happen.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm not crying.
Right.
I just swallowed a bug.
Right.
And, everybody laughs
Right.
and then snaps you out of it, and then you pull it together and you come back.
Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah, so it was,
That's freaking awesome.
it was great. It's
So everything.
So many compliments. Everybody, this group of people, I have to tell you.
The nicest people.
Oh, if this is the group of people that make me want to go back to DJing at weddings. Like,
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
you just have the great night because everyone's awesome.
Yeah.
When people are truly there for the right reasons.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
everyone can just relax and have a good time.
Oh,
and
my-
those are the best nights.
Everybody's happy. It's like, but they were so great and so many compliments.
That's cool.
Will you do it again? I think that'd be awesome.
No, this is it.
This is it.
No, that's it.
All right.
No, this is, you really have to care about the person. It's a tremendous
Yeah,
amount of work. I want my memory to be this one.
Yeah.
And
that's special.
the only way is, I think, if young Chaz has a son or a daughter who asks me and I'm still able to do it at that point in time,
Right.
and do it good, I think I would do it for them. But,
Yeah.
no way. That was too good. Now, if I
One and
suck, I'd
done.
be like, I got to do one more.
Right.
I got to get one more under my belt.
Right.
I can't let that be it.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he's going to Brett Favre this.
Right.
It's coming back again.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Great.
But we got to talk about her dress. Remember I messed up her whole dress
Oh, yes,
thing?
yes.
Hold on. Yeah, see how that went.
Mostly sunny day today, upper 60s, 45 in New Haven.
All right, we are looking at stop-and-go traffic, 95 southbound. That's going to start in Bridgeport, still around exit 26, moving through Fairfield to about exit 21. Delays of about 30 minutes now expected, so getting pretty heavy there. On the Merritt Parkway southbound Trumbull, we have stop-and-go traffic heading southbound starting around exit 52, moving through Fairfield. This traffic report is brought to you by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
You don't have to keep living with that joint pain, kick it to the curb. Real lasting relief is possible with help from QC Connects AJ. People here are getting their lives back, their mobility back, thanks to QC Connects, the nation's leader in cellular therapies. Revitalize your joints. We're talking about advanced regenerative medicine, using your own body's healing properties, highly concentrated, and carefully placed back into your achy joint. Back pain, shoulder pain, knee pain. These are cutting-edge treatments that require no surgery, no drugs, no downtime. It's a quick in-office procedure, gets you moving again. These protocols have been developed by medical professionals under the leadership of Dr. Mitchell Scheinkup, a former orthopedic surgeon and a pioneer in clinical regenerative medicine. So arthritic joint pain, if it's keeping you from doing the things you love, get rid of it. Your knees, hips, back, or shoulder, make it feel good again. You owe it to yourself to learn more. Call QC Connects today for free consultation. 860-440-PAIN. 860-440-PAIN. Avon, New Haven, and Glastonbury. 860-440-PAIN.
right, so right before the wedding, Jennifer, my wife, has the dress that she feels like this is the perfect dress.
Yeah.
Days before, she walks into my office and says, "What do you think?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
no, never leave it that.
I know. Look at it.
Never leave it that. It's okay."
I said, "It's okay."
Oh,
As long as you're happy.
oh Lord. Wow.
Right.
Jennifer.
Oh, no.
So I had a nickname for it. I called it the Black Burrito. Because you ever see a burrito, there's a little bit of meat and cheese coming out on each end. That's it. That's all you see. That's what this dress, you just saw her neck, in her head, and her shoes.
Right.
That's it.
That was the meat and cheese.
Everything was covered.
Right.
All right, let's talk fashion,
That was a
Jennifer.
well-wrapped-
Was it a turtleneck dress, very cute form
No, it
fitting?
was off the shoulder, big dramatic black back slit up the back of the dress, but it was a burrito. Like it would be hard to dance in that dress.
Yeah, you weren't going to have a good time dancing. You were going to be overheated.
Right.
Heavy
I
material.
zipped it up on you, and I knew, I'm like, okay, this is, I don't know.
We're in, yeah.
I'm bound.
It's
I'm
not going to
bound.
be a good time for you, from minute one.
Right.
Sounds cute, though. Hella sexy.
But now,
it was cute.
Now she's in a panic, so she orders 4 dresses.
Right.
And I'm like,
Oh, duh, you put her on
I know.
Was it on his
And I'm
credit
like, this
card,
was
I
the
hope?
dumbest thing I've done in a long time.
No, there's 4 dresses.
I'd like the
Mind you, this
taquito
was
package,
Thursday.
please.
Yes, this was
Express
Thursday and the
shipping.
wedding was Sunday.
Yeah. It was Thursday. The wedding is Sunday. I have to open my big mouth.
Crunch time.
And
They should
I got
have
to
a
tell you,
good-
we were going to bed that night, and I'm like, why did I do this to her? I could see she's freaking out. She's ordering dress. I'm like, why did I do that? I should have just said, fantastic.
No.
That's why she told you to slow down in the aisle.
Looks beautiful.
I 100% always be honest. That's exactly why I was asking you. So 3 dresses came in on Friday, 1 dress came in on Saturday, and tried them all on together. And 2 of them were winners, and 2 of them were duds.
But
So
the very
I had
first
a
dress
dress.
you put on was the winner,
First dress.
and you were out on the dance floor all night, and it was loose and sexy and awesome and fun, and it was perfect.
Nice. No burrito.
Yeah, it was great.
And I get to live another day.
Yes.
Yes.
You seem healthier. Still woken up right. It's good.
The stress of ordering those other dresses. They should give
Oh
a
my
discount code when your husband or significant other instills the stress
Right.
upon you.
That is a
Emergency.
spectacular idea.
Emergency
Coupon
code.
code husband guilt or
Right.
whatever.
I did have a lot of anxiety. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. The wedding's 2 days away. I don't know what I'm wearing.
Yes. The code is it's okay.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Fine.
And then I just want to acknowledge the drink lady. So there was a lady who's very, very good at her work, and she came by, and if there was an empty glass or a plate, it was gone within seconds.
She
was
hoovered it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Here's the problem: I'm drinking tequila. They're not supposed to give you shots. I tipped the bartender $40, and I'm like, just you know me, take care of me.
Yeah.
And I like tequila. He's like, well, we're not supposed to do shots, but I'll do it for you. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. He gives me a water glass, so it
fun.
looks like water. It pours in. I
Oh,
go
no.
sit down.
Oh no.
I turn for a second.
No.
It's gone.
No.
I'm like, what?
It happened
Panic.
4 times.
4 times.
Right.
So
So much liquor.
No, I said to her, I'm like,
One for each dress Jennifer had to order.
Yeah. Jennifer kept saying,
said
take it
to
away.
the lady, I'm like, hey, just so you know, there's going to be a water glass here. Anything that looks like water, don't take it because I'm drinking
leave it.
tequila. Just leave. Yes, sir. Next
Jennifer
one I
kept
put
tipping
down.
her to take it.
Oh, man. You didn't want to put a lime in it or something? Be like, it's tonic water.
Real.
Oh, God.
I'm with you. Tequila rocks. I love tequila. If I drink, it's
Oh my
tequila.
God.
It's clear. It's not a lot of
Oh
calories.
God, I gave that water to that
Gets
kid.
the job done quickly.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's it. That's the wedding update. And
Nice.
Corey and Tyler had the best wedding.
Awesome.
So, very happy for them.
Yay.
Wonderful time. Love them both so much.
All right. Hurricane Milton could be the worst storm to hit Florida's west coast in over 100 years. Former intern McGilla is in the middle of it, and he's up next.
Mostly sunny day today, upper 60s. 45 now, Wallingford.
Had an earlier accident quickly cleared in Meriden. This is 15 northbound at exit 67. Looks like there could be some residual delays trying to get by that area. Looks like multiple vehicles were involved in the construction zone right at the 91 merge. So a lot of things that were slowing you down, but all the lanes are reopened once again. This traffic report brought to you by Compassion International. Every day a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year, and their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
Now is the time to get your garage ready for the winter.
Do it.
All that sand and salt. Ugh.
Yuck. Okay.
The Stefano Brothers Concrete Coatings. The Stefano Brothers are offering easy payment options. Call them to book your at-home consultation, 860-608-7167. Fall's the perfect time to get this done.
Yeah.
Organize your garage or your basement. It feels great, looks great. Couldn't be easier. I know when I pull in the garage, now that I have my the Stefano Brothers concrete floor, the whole garage looks like a living space.
It really
and
does.
It's just nice to roll in to organization.
Yep.
Because sloppiness makes me stressed.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a good time. Listen to this. They got a payment plan. It's easy. 0% interest payment plan for 2 years. 0 interest. So you pay this thing off in 2 years. You're not paying any extra.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That works.
The Stefano Brothers also offer a full range of storage and organization solutions. Call to meet one of their coating specialists and receive a free, no obligation quote. Go to dbconcretecoatings.com. That's dbconcretecoatings.com or 860-608-7167. What a difference just the floor makes.
Yeah.
860-608-7167. dbconcretecoatings.com. couple things going on here. One is this Hurricane Milton could be the worst storm to hit Florida's west coast in 100 years.
Yikes.
Comedian Emily Sierra in studio.
Hey, what's up?
And from News 8, Jane Chaco. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
You watching this hurricane at all?
I am, and we were just at the airport yesterday talking to people who came in from Tampa right on time.
Really?
And yeah, because today, Tampa International has suspended their flights starting 9 a.m., Orlando suspending their flights tomorrow. So
Nuts.
yes, it's nuts that the whole state seems like it's shutting down.
Yeah.
As they should.
I know some people who have moved there within like the last 5 years to retire, and they're like, well, we got to go. But I'm not doing this every year.
Yeah.
It's been bad.
Yeah.
Every year. It's been bad.
No, they're known for
Boarding up the
hurricanes.
houses.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. McGilla is on the phone right now, former intern. Where are you in Florida?
We live in Groveland. We're about 30 miles west of Orlando.
Okay.
So the track, it looks like it's going to go right over us, but we're far enough inland. We're going to get more of a Cat 1 feel than we will what the Gulf Coast is getting.
Oh, good.
So wind and rain. No
Pretty
storm
much.
surge.
They're more worried about the wind
Yeah.
for our area than the rain.
How do
I
you
mean, we're gonna get
prepare?
a lot
What do you do to prepare?
We're a little different because we don't have to worry so much about the flooding because we're more of an elevated area. But, you know, it's just making sure your car has gas. It's getting the necessities from the grocery store, you know, your water, your canned items, making sure your fridge is stocked for however long. I mean, we are going
What
to
canned
lose
items
power.
do you get?
We have soups, we have pasta, we have, you know, some
Pasta doesn't come in a
vegetables,
can.
Right. Beans.
You mean
Chef
Boyardee? Yeah, Chef Boyardee.
You're getting Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee.
Oh, that is not
SpaghettiOs,
my
man.
survival
Oh,
food.
no, that's Creon's. I can never.
SpaghettiOs. Yeah.
I meant pantry items, I guess.
Gotcha.
Pantry items.
Right.
Okay.
Pantry items.
You wear pantries?
But Megan's in charge of all that, as you all know.
That's smart.
Otherwise,
Thank
we
you.
just chips and dip.
What are you in charge of?
I'm in charge of basically taking everything that's outside and bringing it inside.
Okay.
So all of our backyard furniture, all the stuff that's out there, I've brought into our garage.
Great.
Just making sure, you know, I was at the store getting batteries the other day. Like I said, I topped off my gas tank the other day. And like I said, there's really not much else we have to do for flooding purposes, like sandbags or anything, because
That's good.
again,
That's
we're
a lot
in
of
an
work.
elevated
The
hilly
sandbags.
area.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about generator? Do you have a generator?
We don't have a generator yet.
What do you mean yet?
fortunate-
Is one
Yeah.
coming in? Is one on the way?
He's waiting for the blow by.
So, in speaking with our neighbors, we're fortunate that our community kind of sits on two different power grids. One is connected to the local high school, which also acts as a shelter. So, when they do lose power, it comes back
Pretty
a little quicker
fast.
than
Nice.
the rest of
Good
the
for
area.
you.
So, we're very fortunate for that. And then there's also a supermarket that's on the other part of the grid that, again, they say usually comes back pretty quick when they do lose power.
Oh, that's great for you.
Yeah.
Good spot
So
for you
that's
guys.
Good timing.
That's why I'm not too worried about a generator right now. We do have power banks for our phones, for our electronics and things like that to keep in touch with everybody. We do have a propane powered like camp stove if we do need to cook anything.
That's
so we're pretty set for the rest of the week, I think.
You know, the last time they had a big hurricane down there, McGill left his family there alone.
Yep.
Came to Connecticut.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Daddy!
Yeah.
Whoa. You left everyone
How
behind.
old was Owen?
Owen was 7.
7.
He left his 7-year-old there.
Daddy!
Jane, what do you think of that?
No, passing no judgment. I mean,
That is passing
worry,
judgment.
says a lot,
Passing
actually.
judgment.
She's like, that's messed up.
Enough judgment. I've been hearing about this for almost 10 years.
Yeah, the eye contact the two women made here in the studio was like, oh.
Where are you going, Daddy? Daddy?
Listen, in defense, my wife did approve. Did tell me to go anyway.
Okay,
I said
bless.
I won't go. She was like, go, what difference is it going to make that you're here?
Right. What does that tell
But
you?
what brought you to Connecticut?
In an emergency,
One
they
less-
don't need you.
really-
I'm just going to have to buy more food if you're here.
One
Just go.
less-
Right.
One less
More
mouth to
food.
feed.
You eat all the
Digging
peanut butter
a
out of the
deeper
jar.
grave, aren't I? I'm digging a deeper grave. Every
I love
time we
you,
talk
buddy.
about this, I get a deeper.
When's the last time you guys had a bad storm that you could remember?
That we had a bad storm here,
Yeah, where you are in Florida.
where we are. I mean, it wasn't a hurricane, but like maybe not even a month after we moved into our new house, we had a really bad thunderstorm come through where we had a tornado warning.
Nice.
And it's like we've only been in this house for a month, and it's going to get wiped out by a tornado.
Yeah.
Hurricane-wise, a lot of them kind of recently, like even Helene just 2 weeks ago, kind of stayed along the coast, and
Right.
we got the
So-
outside effects. And
All
just
right.
the
So
bands
what's
of
the
rain.
outside effect? Some rain, a little wind.
Yeah, like, and it just comes in bands. Like it pours and it's windy for like 10, 15 minutes, and then it's clear for 20, and then it comes and it starts all over again. So when you're getting those outside bands, it's just rain, wind, calm, repeat.
Right.
Did you see what that storm did to North Carolina? I can't believe
We
it.
did, yeah.
Mess.
I mean, that was one storm. 230 people died.
Yeah.
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 Unbelievable.
I mean,
Don't
and
play
I-
around, man.
I even saw what happened to you guys just a couple of months ago with that storm. That
Yeah.
August
awful.
18th.
Yeah, that
Oxford.
was awful.
Never would have thought.
Whapped.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nuts. So, okay, I'll let you get back to your SpaghettiOs and your batteries. Be safe.
Yeah.
Be safe, brother.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, man. That's McGill live from Florida.
I put a tent in the living room.
When your wife says, what difference does it make if you're here or not in a hurricane? I think that's a telling.
She knows her husband.
Yeah.
I'll just tie the kid to a tree.
We'll be okay without you. Really.
Better
Actually,
use out of the state.
Right.
yeah, so a lot of flights coming into Connecticut now. People are just evacuating Florida.
It's nuts. It's so many sad stories yesterday. Like this, we talked to these parents who were visiting in Florida Southern for their child's parents' weekend at college, and they were like, "Well, our scheduled flight was yesterday, but she couldn't get a ticket because the flights are booked."
Yeah.
So she's going to the West Coast to go stay with her grandparents, and somebody else said, "Yeah, my friends I was just visiting are evacuating."
Oh, the west coast of Florida.
Yeah, West. Yeah, when
Gotcha.
they said oh no, East Coast. Excuse me. So she was going to the East Coast. So when they were saying East Coast, I was like, "Where East Coast? Isn't Florida on the East Coast?" I always think of like the country.
Yeah, right.
But they're talking about the Florida. But I was hearing this morning. I mean, so many parts of the state are going to be in a danger zone.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy.
Yeah, my niece is in Puerto Rico right now. She lives in Orlando. She has an apartment in Orlando. So rather than come back now, she's going to come back
Sweet.
Friday, like after this whole thing happens.
That's a good move.
Now, how's your mom in all of this?
They're hunkered
right
down.
there.
They got the water. They gassed up all the cars.
How close are they to the water?
Palm Coast are near about 10 miles from Miami. No, sorry, from Daytona Beach. So pretty close.
Oh, so
Okay.
they are East Coast as well, then?
Yeah, they're East Coast.
Okay,
yeah.
so they're on the right side.
But that swatch goes right through us. So the path that goes right through
Yeah.
Palm Coast.
It generally slows down once it hits the ground. Though.
Yeah. I mean, they can probably get a bunch of like rain and wind. That's about it.
Ugh,
You know,
I wouldn't be
but
able
still,
to do it.
yeah.
So many years of
Yeah.
just constant.
Still got to be prepared.
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, good morning. It's Ryan from Milford.
Hey, Ryan.
I actually just flew in last night. I was down there. My brother's down there in Tampa. I actually went for that postponed show that I was supposed to see. He actually played it this time. But I luckily got out in time yesterday because they're closing up the airports today. My brother boarded up his house because his parents-in-law live in Melbourne on the East Coast. So we boarded up his house. We waited in line for like 2 hours to get free sand because he didn't want to go spend money on sand. So we waited in this big line. It's a fill-your-own kind of thing. So we filled up like 10 big bags. We got a bunch of plywood. We boarded up his house. A lot of people were doing that and put a bunch of sandbags at the doors and stuff like that. And now he's over on the East Coast with his wife. And I thankfully got out of there.
Yeah, to me, there's just too many places to live where you don't have to do that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to
big
pick a
time.
place where it's like,
He's always like, do you see yourself living down here? And I'm like, no.
No.
Yeah, it's funny because I was just there and I can see myself living there.
Yeah.
I'm like, I do like Florida.
Yeah, you seem like a Florida person.
Yeah.
Flip flops and
Yep.
suntan.
Sunshine all the
Yep.
time.
Drop
Yeah.
top. It's like that. Yep.
Yep.
You could
It's
leave your
October
shirt
and you're
unbuttoned.
wearing
Hey, you got your Miami shirt on right now.
I know, yeah. I'm ready to go right now.
That's Florida, Miami.
It is. It is.
There you go.
Thanks for
I just
noticing.
wanted to give you guys that heads up.
All right. Yeah, thank you. Chaz and AJ in the morning. Jane Chaco's pet peeves list. I love it.
Nice.
We're going to start right there. Jane Chaco, News 8 on with us. 99.1 PLR. Jane Chaco, News 8 in studio with us.
Hi,
along
everyone.
with
Hello.
Emily Ciro, comedian.
Hello.
99.1 PLR, Chaz and AJ in the morning. So you were a wedding planner?
I wasn't a wedding planner. My second cousin is a wedding planner, and I was her assistant for like 6 years.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I got to go to a lot of weddings, help out, but never have to be the face of, oh my God, everything's going wrong. You're the one.
Right.
Yeah.
You could hide. Yeah, you could hide. You could go hide.
Be like, I'm just the assistant. I'll find out for you.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you. Yeah.
Did you have stuff go wrong?
All the time. Oh, when small things here and there, like, ring bearer holding a sign the wrong way, ring bearer leaving the ring with his parents, having to run it down the aisle.
Go deep.
You have a drunk groomsman or drunk groom can't make it to the front of the church. I was like, what are you doing? Taking shots before the service.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So, but
Look encouragement here.
everybody gets through it. So,
Yeah. Young Chaz was the ring bearer.
Oh, cool.
And he found this giant pool inflatable diamond ring. And he carried that down the aisle over his head. It was hysterical.
That's awesome.
But then it becomes a prop on the dance floor.
Right.
It's like just part of the party all night.
Right.
Yeah.
If that ring could talk, forget about it.
Yeah. It's seeing some stuff.
It did some bad things to me.
Do wedding planners make good money?
oh yeah, especially nowadays.
Really?
I think
What do they make? A percentage of the budget?
Like it depends if you have like really like wedding planners that do every single detail versus day of.
Yeah.
But you're getting like, I mean, for any wedding service charge, you're charging like $10,000 minimum. You know, whether you're a DJ, florist. I think the wedding planners I know.
What's the
charge,
most
like,
you heard a
8,000.
DJ making at a wedding?
20.
20?
Yeah, because they pay for the service and then all of the roadies and then all of they do smoke.
What roadies?
They have roadies to bring in all the equipment and everything.
The DJ.
Yeah, the DJ. It's not just one guy and his stuff. It's like a whole team.
These sound like really cool weddings I don't get invited to.
These are the biggest wedding I've done was 800 people.
Oh, wow.
That's
yeah.
a massive wedding.
800
people.
Mary Diana.
Were they?
At the Legacy Castle in New Jersey. It was huge.
What do you think the budget on that wedding was?
Probably like $250,000.
Wow.
250,000
on one day.
Yeah.
A small house.
Well, the DJ got 20.
Yeah.
The hell.
That's sick.
Is there a band?
No. If there's a DJ, you don't really have a live band.
Right.
Unless you got you rolling in cash.
I've
both.
played at weddings where they had, a very expensive band, and
Yeah.
I was there just for dinner music and then in between the sets.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what they're doing now, Chaz, is they'll have a DJ and then they'll have like a drummer or like somebody from a horn section. They'll play along to the track that you know. So it's the same tempo, it's the music and the voice that you know, but they have that live sound in the
It
room.
feels live. Yeah,
It's
I've
cool.
seen
That's
it.
fun.
Yeah, it's I like it.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
The worst when you walk in, you see a quartet playing like, I should have upped the money in my envelope.
I love that. I
What
love
are these?
the quartet.
What are these DJs doing for $20,000?
Yeah.
I mean, they also bring like the smoke machine and the
Okay.
the
Effects.
lights and
No
it's like
problem.
the whole
Right.
thing.
Could
The
do that.
TVs on the side.
The inflatable
what-
like jukebox and things like that.
What?
The inflatable
inflatable-
like guitars and things like that.
You gotta have your pool stuff, like your inflatable ring, and no, that
Right.
they bring, but or like those tubes that light up on the dance floor. They'll like throw in that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a whole. I think the bigger the wedding, the more stuff they add. Some people like they'll bring in the DJ, the dance floor if the venue doesn't have like a
But
dance.
20,
floor.
I'm really interested in the $20,000
I'll have to
guy.
get an itemized
Yeah.
receipt and be like, what are
I
they
want to know.
charging?
Like, I want to go see the $20,000 DJ.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Curious.
That could pull me out of retirement.
I was gonna say, I hear wheels turning.
You know?
You gotta. The wedding industry is insane.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yep.
The price goes up. Now, look, I'll tell you, as a former wedding DJ, you're getting the same person and the same equipment. But if you say it's an anniversary party or a high school dance, it's one price.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You say it's a wedding, it's a whole nother deal.
Yep.
It's a whole
Wedding
other deal.
cakes, yeah.
Different animal.
Only
yeah.
because I know we're going to have a lot more conversations.
Yep.
But
Attention to
also,
details a little
I
different.
can't just send anybody.
Yeah.
Like I can't send the guy I'm going to have playing Thursday night at some bar. I have
Yeah.
to go, or it's one of my top people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of our DJs a funeral. That'd be good.
That could be a new trend.
Yeah. Put the fun back at funeral.
Yeah, I mean, I thought isn't that a tradition that it's a party instead of a funeral, like a
Right.
celebration of life?
Right.
You might want some music.
Yeah, but I'm not going to get $20,000 to play that one.
No.
Yeah.
I think there are less burials happening, so I think that's exactly right, Jamie.
Yeah, what do you
People
play?
they're turning it into a party now.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I am interested in this $20,000 DJ thing. I just keep going back to
I
it.
noticed that.
But like that, you do 2 of those. It's almost
That's a year.
It's a year's salary.
Yeah.
And how long
For
is the
some.
reception? I mean, you're only working
5. It's 5 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
It's always 5 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's an easy day.
Wow.
That's why I love doing weddings, is because it was easy money, all done in one day.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I really enjoyed playing weddings because, well, first of all, 90% of the people, if not all of the people, are happy. They want to have a good time. Everyone's dressed up, and it's a very special occasion.
This cake.
Every now and then, though, you get a wedding that's a dog.
Oh.
Just a dog. Have you been at any of those?
It
Okay, I'm going to tell you.
They probably
I'm gonna tell
don't
you mine.
hire event planners.
I've
let's be
played
real.
hundreds.
I've been to weddings,
Yeah,
where
that
they
are-
don't hire event
Yeah.
planners, and you're like, wow, I wish they did.
Yeah. I got to tell you one I did. It was through the Pinecrest Country Club. They booked me. They had multiple wedding rooms on site. And this particular day, I was in their smaller, like 75-person room. The room was called the Greenery.
Uh-huh.
And so I never met these people. I was booked through the Pinecrest.
Right.
And so I get there, come to find out that they are on the couple she's pregnant with their 3rd child.
Oh.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. And they decide, all right, let's get married. Here's the kicker, that they have a 7 and a 5-year-old that no one in the family knew about.
Whoops.
Oh.
They hid these kids from their parents.
Wow.
Now, how do you do that?
Shouldn't they be part of the wedding?
I guess they don't visit often.
How do you? So the night before the wedding, Ma, Dad, here are your 5 and 7-year-old grandkids.
Wow.
You could hear the forks hitting teeth. Like no one was talking.
Oh.
No one.
Right.
No one.
So awkward.
No one danced.
Right.
No.
No one talked.
Right.
It was horrible. I mean, it was horrible.
Right.
Were
And then you're
people
trying to
even
play music and like get
gossiping to
people
each
out
other?
there.
Like a little
Jam, yeah.
You know, I just started thinking, you know what? I'm just going to act like this is a 5-hour cocktail hour.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I'm going to play good music, but I'm just not going to expect anyone to be on the dance floor.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The only time there was anyone on the dance floor was when the bride and groom danced.
Right.
Then the 7-year-old comes up to me.
No.
It's like, oh, there's chit chat. I'm like, hey, kid, you want to do something?
Yeah.
It's like, why
I'm
don't you-
amusing myself at this point.
Yeah. Right. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the microphone. I'm going to turn it on, and you say whatever you want.
Oh, no. Nice. Nice.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
This kid gets up, holds the mic. I turn the volume down. He goes, I just want to say I love my grandpa and my grandma. And everyone's like, oh.
Hearts melted everywhere.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then he kept going.
And he kept going. All right. And then when it was appropriate, like I stuck my hand out, like, all right, hand me the mic back.
Good job.
Yeah.
Turns over.
You're done.
You're done
You're
talking.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, a couple
Give me the
more
mic, little
songs.
bastard.
He comes back up. Like, I think he loved.
Now
think
he's got a taste of it.
He's
like, I want your
probably
job.
going to be a DJ at this point now. He's like, hey, wait a minute.
Yep.
I had the whole room.
Right.
Yeah. He's like, oh, can I talk again? I'm like, hey, nothing else is going on
Go
here.
for it. Yeah. I'm not splitting my salary with you.
But then here's the kicker. It gets to the end of the day.
Right.
And I go up to the couple. I'm like, all right, it's $350 or whatever it was back then. It was like nothing.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, no, we paid the venue. I'm like, okay, which just happened.
Yes.
Okay.
So I paid the venue.
Right.
And it's like, all right, I'll go see John Monday. So Monday I arrive. I'm like, hey, all right, so you owe me for this wedding, that wedding, this wedding. And then it was like, oh, no, not for that wedding.
Oh.
They were supposed to pay you.
Oh.
Okay,
Lord,
great.
see it
great.
gypped.
So I have to hunt them down. I have to get a check. I get a check. It bounces.
Of course.
no.
I'm like, oh, no, you don't. I am getting this money.
Yeah.
I'm taking you to small claims court.
I'm kidnapped a 7-year-old.
I wouldn't want that kid.
Look, Henry and I are buds now,
Takes
okay?
your job.
You want to see him again? Give me the $350.
I never got a dime
Really?
Oh, that
To this
sucks.
day?
It was the
Those
longest
jerks.
5 hours of my life
Oh my god.
And he got ungats for it.
and never got paid for
Wow.
it. Yeah.
Oh.
That sucks.
Do you remember their names? We should Facebook stalk them.
I don't.
Yeah.
But man, the $20,000 wedding sounds very interesting.
Very tempting, yes.
All right, we got to go over Jane Chaco's pet peeves.
Yes,
She's got
gotta
a
know.
good
Yes.
one. We got a good one here. All right, that's coming up.
Mostly sunny day today. Nice day, actually, upper 60s. 56 now in Brantford.
All right, we're slowing down Route 8 southbound through Derby. There is an accident here right at exit 15. 2 cars involved on the Derby side of the bridge. You can expect delays over 45 minutes right now. This traffic report brought to you by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
Crane Works with a K.
Yay!
Contractors, roofers, excavators. If part of your project is lifting something up, Crane Works with a K. Be it construction, roofing, electrical. Rent an owner-operated crane from Crane Works, Inc. to get the lift you need.
Perfect.
You were at the car show over the weekend?
I got there just as the car show wrapped up.
Oh, really?
I got to hang out with Chris for a while. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I had a cool old rig with him. It was so sick.
What did he have?
He had this old, I want to say it was an International cab.
Pickup?
Yeah, no, it was a cab. It was, it was like an 18-wheeler cab.
Nice.
Yeah, and an 85 pulling it. It was really cool.
Oh,
Very
great.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, Chris is the owner. Him and his wife, great people. Family owned and operated. His son works with him.
Yeah, met him. Good dude.
And they're super, super high-end professionals.
Yep.
Go to Craneworks, that's with a K, craneworksinc.com, or call 203-523-9942. That's Craneworks with a K. 25 plus years of experience. Plus, they have storage and hauling. So if you have a lot of items coming in, whether it be roofing or AC units, you don't know where to put them. You don't want to leave them on the job site because who knows, they might disappear.
Yeah.
They'll haul it, store it, bring it to the job site, then lift it up where it needs to go. It's one call.
Yep.
They get everything done.
Good people.
203-523-9942. Craneworksinc.com. Sorry. Jane, I'm sorry.
Good morning.
I didn't know that was going to get played right there.
This is on? Sorry.
Jane Chaco, News 8 in studio.
Hello.
Thanks for coming back.
I am so happy to be back. Thank you for the invitation.
You're always welcome.
After that last comment, don't forget about it. She can come back again.
So, we have these questionnaires we like to ask our news friends.
Yeah.
Like what's going on in their lives. And we asked Jane about her pet peeves.
Right.
What is it?
My current pet peeve, because it changes, right, is vocal fry. Someone who doesn't have it naturally and they're faking it for whoever they're talking to.
What is vocal fry?
Vocal fry, I think, is when you just drop your voice and you're hitting down here, and
you get that
just
kind
talk
of
like this all
gravelly
the
sound.
time.
I know folks like that.
Yeah. And it's like, that person doesn't have vocal fry, or that they haven't been smoking for so many years that their voice sounds like
Right.
this.
Yeah.
Maybe they're running out of power.
Yeah, especially I see like young people all the time, and then or teenagers. They'll be, I'm down here like this, and oh my god, like life is just so crazy, and I'm like, speak up.
Yeah, that's the other part. They
It's annoying to hear
elongate
you
words.
I'm like, stop it.
What are you choking on a lifesaver?
What's that, Phil?
They elongate words too.
Yes.
So instead of just talking like this, they also slow their words down.
Make them longer.
Yeah.
Right. More annoying.
I don't even think I could do it.
Yeah.
It
You got to
takes
get
practice.
gravelly.
Yeah.
It's got to be bad for your vocal box and everything
Right?
over time
Yeah.
to purposely talk down there if it's
Well,
not
that's
there.
good. That means I'll stop talking.
I mean, my voice is a little raspy sometimes, depending on how much weed
Yeah.
I might smoke. But,
I'm calling DoorDash.
but it's What?
Do you have a recording of that?
This
Phil?
is a classic example from a well-known pop star. This really made the rounds.
The journey is usually the part that you remember anyways.
That's Miley Cyrus.
Miley, yep.
That turned into so many memes,
Yep.
and this became like the example. But like if you watch any reality TV show, I feel like a lot of these girls on reality TV, like when they're facing the camera and talking to it, they almost exclusively are talking like this about the other girls on the reality show.
You see it more on TV. Yeah.
Do that really well, Phil.
Jessica was like so annoying.
Yeah. It's up there with me, the cursive singing. Have you guys heard of that?
Cursive singing.
No. So it's a style of singing where they loop all the words together, and it's you're dropping consonants left and right. Like if you give me a song, I don't know, I could try to do it. Like it's come from indie, like indie pop. Like
yeah.
I mean, it's like gosh, I can't do it right now, but it's just very loopy, and they drop and they did it on American Idol, and Katy Perry was like, "Stop, open your mouth and sing for us."
Oh
And
yeah,
like
let's hear it.
yeah.
Oh. Well, it's funny you say Katy Perry because the song, I was like, suggest Roar. I was like, let me hear you do it with Roar, like Katy Perry's song. Could you is that?
I don't even know except the chorus.
Yeah.
What the Roar sounds like.
I got the eye of the
Okay.
tiger.
Oh, okay, you're right. So it's like, I got the eye of
Oh, wow.
No. And it's, you're dropping consonants everywhere.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's like a British.
Yeah.
You know? We'll say it.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is this it?
It's like disrespectful to the years of training.
Yeah.
Vocalists do.
Say all the words. Don't cut the words off.
Since you've been around, and my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger.
Enunciate the words.
Is this real?
Wow.
Yep.
Like I'm saying all the word I don't understand.
My pet peeve is a lot simpler.
Oh, yeah?
People who drive slow in the left lane.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was me this morning.
This state, if we had some device to rid these people from the road,
Yeah.
this state would move fast. Like people don't know the left lane is you get in and then you get out.
Right.
Yeah.
You get in, get around,
You
get
don't
out.
hang out
It's
there.
not
Get in,
for
get around.
65 on the Merritt Parkway
No.
this morning. I got 3 people to switch lanes. Heh I wasn't playing this morning.
Nice.
Would you come up to them like flashing
a
your
little close,
headlights?
not like right up on their tail, but I was like, yo, and then I just do the gesture with my hand and my nails, a move,
Yeah,
a move.
move,
And I
a
think they
move.
saw that in their mirror.
And the cop said, pull over, pull over.
Oh, that's mine. That makes me nuts.
Yeah.
Just everywhere.
Yeah.
No one knows what the left lane is for.
It's true. Very true.
Tailgating and speeding, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't
Yep.
like
Late people.
tailgating. No way. I hate that.
Oh, you don't like tailgating?
No,
All right,
I go.
so
the-
that was.
I strictly
You
go
can
the
talk to
speed
one right
limit.
now. She was doing this
Well,
morning.
she's probably in the right lane. I was.
I'm in the right lane. I'm going 60.
In
In
the,
the
left
correct
lane.
lane,
When
yes.
I
Wait,
was
so
doing it.
tailgating is okay as long as it's not happening to you.
I'm not saying tailgating should happen on the roads. I'm not pro tailgating.
Okay.
But if
There's no
you're-
other way really to send your message sometimes.
What would you like to say to a tailgater? There's one right here.
Right.
Only did it for Chaz and AJ. Only
Oh,
exclusively
okay.
for
That's-
you guys on
that's
my way
acceptable
here.
then.
Yeah.
And a nail waiver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Get over. Get over. Get over. Get over.
Flick you away like a fly.
Oh, for sure. Oh, I'll say stuff under my breath too after I pass them. I'm like, today. Like, come on.
Yeah. I had I was in Fairfield yesterday and doing I'm like, oh, I just missed my turn. So I pop over into the left lane, put my blinker on. There's oncoming traffic, so I have to stop. So the car that was coming up in the left lane gets behind me and just hits the horn and leaves it on.
Wow.
I was like, oh, really? I put my car in park.
Nice.
And I crossed my arms and I'm like, I'm sitting here
I'm going to hang
until
for a
you're
while.
done. They went on forever.
Really?
I was like, wow, I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because all they have to do is take their hand off the horn and I'll move.
Yeah.
But now, there's no oncoming traffic. I'm not moving.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, there's no reason for this, right?
I
Is
don't
there a
commit
reason
to
for
the
this?
bit.
Yeah, I don't
Damn.
care if it says ambulance in front of your truck.
I'm going to put on the live version of Leonard Skinner's Freebird. I'm going to sit here until the song's finished now.
Light a cigarette.
Over and over again.
I'll talk to you in 14 minutes, sir.
Right.
Yeah. Eventually, they let up off the horn and I moved.
See?
How about that?
Yeah, look at it. See how that works?
You taught them lessons. Awesome.
Did you look to see if they gave you a dirty look when they passed
Oh,
you?
she
Sometimes
gave-
I
she
like
gave me
to
the
see-
finger.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah.
Tend
The
to choose
classic.
some. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, call in your pet peeve, 203-882-9757. We all have them.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be a driving pet peeve.
No.
You know? It could be just things that just annoy
irk
you.
you, yeah.
They irk you.
They irk ya.
203-882-9757.
Mostly sunny today, upper 60s, 56 now, West Haven.
Yeah, still looking at delays because of this accident in Derby. Route 8 southbound at exit 15. 2 cars on the Derby side of the bridge, adding up to about 35 or 40 minutes of delays as a heads up. This traffic report brought to you by Compassion International. Compassion sponsorship means food, healthcare, education, and more for a child in poverty. And there are thousands of kids who've been waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
Here is your opportunity. The Carpetti Real Estate team is growing and looking to add a few new agents to their team. That could be you. Carpetti covers all of Connecticut. It's one of the most supportive real estate agencies in the state. If you enjoy helping people find their dream home or investment property, this could be the perfect job for you. The Carpetti team is successful, not only because they're mentored and coached by a passionate support team, but also because Jonathan invests aggressively in marketing to ensure you succeed. New to real estate, learn to be successful from a passionate and supportive group of pros. If you'd like to consider a new team to work with, consider Carpetti Real Estate. Their team helps one another win and has a lot of fun doing it. Sign up today for the next career night. Bring your questions. They're there to help see if you're a fit for them and you're a fit for you. Carpetti Real Estate Career Night is scheduled for Thursday, October 17th, 6 p.m. in the Brantford office. Be sure to sign up at the registration website at meetcarbeauty.com.
I don't even know if I want to take this call. Pickles?
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Good morning.
Jane Pickles. Pickles Jane.
Hi, Pickles.
Yes. It's a big deal.
Is that all you had, Pickles?
That's all you had?
That's it?
Chaz, I'm sorry for driving so slow lately.
Oh, he's hitting everybody. He's hitting everybody.
Okay, very good.
Pickles has an idea. This is awesome.
Hey, I was just wondering if I could ask that lady out on a date.
Which one?
The one you're interviewing.
There's two of them.
There's two here,
Right.
but they're each pointing at the other.
Right.
Yeah, that one. Either one if they're single. I'm a single guy, and I just need a date.
Either one.
That's not a good start, bro.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Wow. who you
Jane,
got?
are you single?
I am not.
Okay.
Over to you.
Emily?
I'm probably not
Probably.
single.
Oh, probably. Well, that she's single. Yeah. Okay, we'll take her out then.
What's her name?
Huh?
What's her name?
Her name is Emily.
Okay. I
Yeah.
don't think you heard.
All right, let's see if you guys have anything in common.
Oh, we're
Okay.
doing this right now? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Ah.
What's your birthday? I like astrology.
Oh, no.
We'll figure it out on
Oh.
that.
Pickles, run.
Yeah.
January 24, Aquarius.
Okay. I'm the same as him.
Is that good?
Some people say we're a
of course
good
it-
match, but I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I think we're a good match.
You don't even know me.
Well, if you're an Aquarius, I know enough about you to know that we're a good match.
I'm curious why you named Pickles.
Yeah, me too.
Why am I Pickles? I have to tell you on a different day because that's a big reveal.
Oh, gotcha.
How big of a reveal can it be?
You smell like brine. You got like, your green skin with the bumps on it.
It's a big deal.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So tell me about what a first date with Emily would be like. Where would you take her?
Well, it's up to her. I would do whatever she would like to.
Where do you want to
That's a good answer. But what would be if she said, "I want to do what you want to do"? What would you pick?
So I'd probably go test drive a Corvette with her or something like that. I don't know.
Does that
Okay.
person
Why
with
you
Cor-
need her credit line?
Does the person with Corvette? Does the person with Corvette know? You, I need
Right.
you to look out. How wide is Corvette?
I know.
Yeah. I think test driving a sports car would be fun.
What's the
you know?
longest relationship you've been in?
Big
Oh,
questions.
10 years.
10 years.
Okay. What happened?
Yeah.
He got freed from prison.
Well, I got divorced. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, why? What happened?
Well, she cheated. I caught her.
Oh, sad.
Right, no Corvette.
Had her hand in the pickle jar.
Yep. Like Burger King.
Different type of pickle.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Describe yourself.
Eating the wrong
How old are you? How tall are you?
6'2", 54.
I do like older men,
Okay.
but I don't know. Frank has my heart.
Yeah, I'm in
There's another guy I
I'm
like.
in shape, too.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
I'm not like, I'm not like Porky or anything like that. I'm in pretty good shape.
Okay.
Right.
I don't like my pickles porky.
Most pickles are slender anyway. Yeah.
All right, Pickles, we're going to get your number. And Emily might not be the right one. We might do a dating game or
You never
something.
know.
Yeah, we never know.
Yeah.
Meet the pickle.
You never know.
Yeah.
Maybe if you buy me a car, you never know.
Right. You can steal one.
Melissa, Long Island.
How's it going? I'm on speakerphone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So far.
Okay, yeah. So I was calling about pet peeves.
Yes.
I'm in retail, unfortunately, and so like when you don't watch your kids while you're shopping, and then also while you're like you gotta talk on speakerphone. You know, like why do you have to talk on speakerphone?
You're doing it right now.
Are you
I
out
know,
driving?
but this is different. I'm not in a store. Only because you.
Oh, speakerphone in the store.
Yeah.
In the store.
So letting everyone hear your conversation.
Yeah, like I don't need to know about like this guy's arguing about like I can't get your Venmo, like, and then also like loud chewing.
Loud chewing. That's mine.
Open mouth chewing.
Oh, I cannot do that.
That's gross.
My mom's the worst at both speakerphone and loud chewing, but at least I get to hear gossip about like your family I don't know about. You know what I mean?
See it?
Yeah, the gossip part.
So that's always awesome. I'll be like outside her door, like she doesn't even know, you know.
Like what kind of? Tell us some story that you heard outside your mother's door.
Yes.
Oh, just talking to my one sister about, you know, like, and she's like, "Oh, honey," and I'm like, "Dude, she just like she's crap." Like calling her honey, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Who, your sister's crap?
But then the chewing, eating chicken with her is like I gotta go upstairs even if I'm. I'll pretend I'm done with dinner.
It's like
even if
there's
I'm not done
a
with
wood
dinner.
chipper.
You have like misophonia.
Little chicken particles flying everywhere.
I don't like when people smack like just their mouth together while they chew. It's like you don't need to be chewing with your
eating,
lips
like
and
a
tongue.
chicken leg or
Right.
something. Oh
Yeah.
my god, gross.
Right.
I will literally be like, I'm done, and I'll be like starving, and I'll just go like up to my room.
Yeah,
you know
you need
what I
like
mean?
white noise going on. I'm the same way. I have misophonia. I can't listen to people chew.
Yeah, no.
So you have a lot going on. Speakerphone people.
Yep.
Parents that don't take care of their kids.
Right.
People
Working
make
retail,
loud
all that
noises,
stuff,
chewing.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
You
know,
generally
listen,
just
I
hate
love you
people.
guys,
Yes.
And even though I'm on Long Island, you're the only station I listen to.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you so
Love
much.
that.
Thank you.
Yes, and you know, yeah, I listen to you guys every day, so I'm so excited. I made a Facebook post about it. So.
Yay.
Oh, cool. All right. Thank you, Melissa.
I love Long
No
Island.
problem. Have a great day.
All right. You too.
All right,
Headphones. Put headphones on.
Kim in Milford.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Kim.
Okay. Hi. I don't.
If you drag out your words right now, Jane's going to go nuts.
Yep.
You can tell it's authentic, though. That's the difference.
Making a fist already.
I can't believe I'm talking on the radio.
How many cigarettes have you had?
I'm having one now.
Classic.
Girl,
Nice.
let her do her stuff.
Gotta have that
All
breakfast,
right.
that breakfast butt.
Okay. I don't have. Well, I probably do have pet peeves, but what bothers me is when people cut me off and do this driving. I will put my high beams on all day long.
Wait, what?
I will go up. I will put my high beams on
For what?
for cutting me off or being on my
Oh.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't make me mad because I will follow you too.
Have you ever followed anyone?
I have, but then I would stop because then I said, no, that's just stupid.
Right.
Right.
You know, because anybody could have a gun and, you know.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And
That's
like,
right.
what's your next point after you keep following them? You
Right.
know, that's what yeah.
And a flashlight at their
Yeah,
house next.
right. Exactly, yeah. So, no, I stop after a while.
Yeah, you calm down.
Once I figured I made him mad,
Yeah,
then
cigarette.
I'll stop.
Have you ever been
Sorry.
involved in a road rage incident?
I have, in a couple of them. And the guy got actually out of his car when it was snowing. I was going down the hill in a Mustang that doesn't, AJ knows, you can't stop in a Mustang.
Mustangs
Chaz
should not
knows-
be out
Chaz knows
Not
too.
be out
Yep.
in the snow with
in the
those.
snow.
But
Yes.
And
Do
yeah, and snow. And he got out of his car. Mind you, he went around the right of me, following me, stopped in front of me, and I can't believe I actually opened my door and started walking towards him. He's walking towards me, and I'm like starting running back to the car. Oh my God, he's going to kill me. He's going to kill me. But nothing happened because I started crying, and then he's going. He's like, "You're high. Look at your eyes." I said, "I'm crying. I'm not high."
It's okay, officer. I'm fine.
crying.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
I'm just a girl.
Now I need a cheerful cigarette.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, other things have happened too that way. That's bad. You shouldn't get like that.
Gotcha.
Just want to say.
All right.
It's been fun talking to you guys. You're great. I
Oh,
love you
you're
guys.
great. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, have a good one.
We didn't even scratch the surface here.
Yeah.
This pet peeves.
Yep.
We got to have you back. Got to talk about this.
Finish the rest of the list.
Yeah, I know.
What are pet peeves? Trying to back over here.
A top 10 list of pet peeves.
I think Chaz has 50 more questions about wedding DJs.
Yeah, the $20,000 wedding DJs.
Damn
Those
straight.
are the ones I want to know.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Jane, thanks so much for coming in.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
cool.
it was my pleasure.
When are you on News 8 again?
I would love if everyone would tune in Sunday nights. You want to catch up on your weekend news, 6, 10, and 11.
Nice.
And then the rest of the days I'm reporting in the evening show, so you can catch me at 5 and 6.
So do you know yet what you're doing today?
I'm not sure. We might follow up on a story we started yesterday about the, if you remember, a child died earlier this year. He was driving a go-kart, and the warrant says it was a homemade go-kart. There's some deficiencies, and the stepdad is in court, so we might head over to that.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, or we might follow on the Avon driver who hit that teen and then kept driving with him on top of the car.
On the car.
Yeah. That was...
For 4 miles?
4 miles. Yeah. So we're interested to see if anybody saw it. If you did, please email me at jayne.chaco, CHACKO, at WTNH.com.
Unless your name is Pickles.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No pickles. Hold the pickles.
Thank you, Jane.
Thank you.
All right, coming up in news. He used to work here at PLR. Now he's a North Carolina flood victim, and he's on the show next.
Mostly sunny day today, upper 60s, 56 now, Woodbridge.
Looks like we're just starting to ease up a little bit, Route 8 southbound, but still dealing with some delays. This is through Derby. Exit 15 had an earlier accident. 2 cars involved on the Derby side of the bridge. Delays now down to about 20 minutes trying to get by, but it's still heavy stop-and-go traffic. This traffic report brought to you by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline, 877-MAD-HELP, or visit mad.org. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
All right, the water doctor.
Water doctor!
If you have well water, you want this phone number, you want this web address, you want these people.
You need it.
If you have low or inconsistent pressure, sand or sediment in your water, water spitting from the faucets, lack of water, or worst case scenario, you lose your water completely.
Nothing, just air comes out.
Call the water doctor. If for no water calls, they treat it like a 911 emergency.
Yep.
They drop everything they're doing, and they come right out and get you going.
Yep.
203-732-8585. That's 203-732-8585. Or go to waterdrct.com. That's waterdrct.com. I've been talking to a lot of people in the Oxford, Southbury, Seymour, Naugatuck, Newtown area where we had those floods. And their well water's just not testing right.
Yeah, contaminated.
I would get your water tested just to be safe, and they could do it for you, and they could do it quickly. waterdrct.com. That's waterdrct.com, the water doctor. Hurricane Milton could be the worst storm to hit Florida's west coast in 100 years as it strengthens to a horrific Category 5. They're saying it's going to make landfall tomorrow, and they're canceling flights and pandemonium, and people are trying to get out of Florida. And I just feel for all of these people, you know, just storm after storm. And you see what happened in North Carolina. I can't believe the images.
The devastation.
Of the devastation there. Now, Cody was a WPLR on-air personality in 2010. He now lives in North Carolina and was affected by that storm. Hey, Cody, how are you?
Hey, morning, guys.
Morning.
Appreciate you having me on.
Oh, my God. Thanks for coming on. I'm sorry to hear about what's happening with you.
Oh, it's devastating to say the least.
Take us through what happened.
Well, neither myself or anybody I knew expected what we got. So I'm thinking a little flooding, no big deal. We had some flooding a couple of years ago. So I prepared to spend time in my garage till everything went back. But Friday morning, 3:30 a.m., down the street comes emergency vehicles. You must evacuate. You must evacuate. So I'm thinking, what do you know that I don't? So I gathered my pets. I have 8 cats and 3 dogs. Got them in the garage. Figured we'd just wait it out.
Yeah.
But the rain kept coming. The water kept coming. And when it hit the carport in the garage, had to gather the pets, get them up to the attic. And I thought, okay, well, if that's the worst of it, okay. And that's when it got really hairy for me, because the water kept coming up to the attic, and there were about 4 steps left, and I thought my time was over.
Really?
So and I'm starting to get emotional because every time I think about this, because I was trapped in the attic. So I first thing I did was call my oldest sister to say goodbye, and basically where they could find my body, after everything was said and done. But I don't know. Then something kicked in, man, because the waters kept coming. I thought, don't be a wussy, man. At least try. So one by one, I got my dogs first, jumped into the water, swam through about 6 feet of water, through the garage, out the garage, to the carport, to some neighbors, because up my driveway is another neighbor and wasn't affected at all. But so I got the dogs out first, and then came back for the cats, had them in their carriers, floating them out on a dog bed, and got them all out of there. And fortunately, about a half an hour later, the water did start to recede. So in hindsight, I wouldn't have drowned, but that was a real fear when that water was just coming.
Yeah, you don't know when it's going to end.
Yeah. Exactly. You have no idea.
And you have to make a choice before it's too late. So that's good. Your flight
you did the right
kicked in.
thing, man.
Yeah, that's good. Oh.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can't even explain to you because this is really kind of sad. But after I hung out with my sister, I didn't want her listening to what I thought was about to happen. So I hung up, and I literally was thinking of ways to make it less painful. Thinking of ways to just get it over with. But then, like I said, something just kicked in, and I gave it a shot, and I did make it out. So I'm fine, physically now, but mentally I'm a mess.
I don't
and that's
blame you.
okay.
Yeah,
it's okay to get emotional over that.
Yeah, man. Been through a lot.
So right now,
did you lose all the pets are safe?
Well, unfortunately, I couldn't get one of my cats out of the house. He's kind of standoffish, and man, he got on the fridge to save himself, and he would have been fine. But as I walked in the house the next day, the fridge was on the floor like everything else. So he passed away.
Oh man, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm guessing your whole neighborhood.
Oh yeah,
is
everybody's out. Oh yeah, everybody's out. I'm the only one sticking behind because I have no place to go with the pets. So I'm currently living in that same attic with all my pets until we can find some accommodations. Or
brother,
do you have a bathroom or?
Well, back in the house, the power's on. I can use the bathroom. I mean, it's disgusting. There's more mud than I ever want to see again in my life.
Yeah.
But I cleaned the bathroom out, and so I do have running water and electricity. But people up here, I've got to say, have been so caring and loving, and total strangers just pulling up, asking me what I need, and food and blankets and clothing. And had a guy come help me clean out the garage and power spray it, and guys are coming today to insulate the lower garage so I can sleep down there before it gets too cold, because it's getting pretty nippy up here right now in that attic. So, so it's a struggle for me and thousands. I was speaking with the firefighter last week, and he said at that point they were ordering another 1,000 body bags.
What?
So there are a lot of, and they're still finding bodies, and they will for weeks and months, I'm sure.
Oh, man, I didn't even think that.
Right.
I thought that 230-something number was a complete number.
Right.
I mean,
Oh,
think
they're not done
think
yet.
about the impoverished areas too. People in trailers or higher up on the mountains, like they can't.
Like you said, they've
get
been
to,
finding people
you
for a
know?
while.
Yeah.
Right.
That's that whole area. Last thing it needed.
It's tough when something like this happens. And look, if you have a fire at your house, there's a lot of people around you who could help. But when the whole town and towns get wiped out,
Right.
everybody needs help.
Exactly.
It's tough.
It's overwhelming.
Oh, and I said the people have been so good to me. People letting me wash my clothes and bringing food and taking showers. So I just can't say enough about the kindness and the love that they've been showing me for the last 11 days. It's been really it's restored some my faith in humanity. It really has.
Yeah,
Cody
that's
is a former WPLR employee, now a North Carolina Hurricane Helene flood victim.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Do you have a job? Do you have a source of income?
Well, I did start coming back to work yesterday part-time. I drive Medicaid patients to their appointments, so I got back a little bit, but I can't work full-time, so I got to be back to the house to clean and do this and do that. And I do have a GoFundMe set up, so that's been helpful. It's just so chaotic. You don't know what to do next.
Yeah,
you know?
your whole life is just what you knew is just all gone now. Yeah.
I mean, one day I'm watching the Cowboys beat the Giants on Thursday Night Football, and the next night I don't know where I'm going to be and what my life is going to be like.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
We had a little taste of that in Oxford, and it was a horrible, horrible flood. We lost 3 people, 6 bridges in one town.
Yeah.
Millions and millions and millions of damaged businesses and homes, and none of it covered by flood insurance. I haven't heard one person say, I was covered.
Yeah, no, nothing.
I found out yesterday. I found out yesterday that I didn't have comprehensive on my car. So guess what's not going to get me any money in return is my car. So that's a loss. So, and I'm still waiting on FEMA. I did register last week over the phone, and they tell me in 7 to 10 business days somebody will be out, but who knows? So I don't know where to turn.
I'm really surprised by the lack of, just growing up, I remember when something like this happened, you instantly see images of trucks.
Yeah.
Army trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With supplies.
Yep.
And machinery. And
where is it?
What's happening?
Where
there?
is it?
Where is it?
Yeah.
Where is the government?
Well, here, at least in my town of Clyde, I'm about a half an hour west of Asheville. I haven't been out that much. I just got the company car back 2 days ago, so I'm finally out and about. And I don't see any official organizations here in Clyde. A lot of the church groups have been tremendous. They tell me they have plenty of supplies, but I'm not. I mean, I know Asheville got hammered, but I don't know if they have any kind of FEMA set up there or not. But I haven't seen anything here in Clyde, to be honest.
Asheville has come up a lot.
Yeah.
Do you have any stories from Asheville that you heard?
The only one I heard was of the mother who watched her poor little baby boy get swept off the roof.
Oh man!
Flood. And that's just
oh my God!
That'll kill you every time, man. You know, and there's I'm sure there's thousands of stories, similar and then totally different than mine. Who I mean, I'm alive, which is, well, I'll be honest. There were moments I didn't want to be alive, but I am alive, and people lost loved ones. So, I guess I'll move forward. But some people lost loved ones, and I don't know how they move forward. But
right,
yeah, it's all over, man.
Yeah, and as time goes on, you're going to hear a lot of stories. I heard so many stories out of Oxford and Southbury, Seymour, Newtown, and you just think, wow, I must have heard them all. And then weeks go by, you hear another one, and like there's so many stories. Well, listen, we generally don't post GoFundMe's on our Facebook, but we're going to do yours today.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate that so very much.
Man, it sounds like you need help.
Yeah.
What? So you were on air at WPLR in 2010.
Well, actually, I had a prior a stint there. I think in the early 2000s. I was doing some nights for a while, and then I went away and came back, and I was doing weekends when Eddie Sabb was PD.
Right.
Okay. So we must have crossed paths.
I'm sure we have. I mean, I was mostly there on the weekends, obviously, but I'm sure our paths have crossed. Yeah.
Well,
you know what? Now that I think about it, there was some dinner we all met at, maybe a Christmas dinner, but
that's probably it.
Well, we want to do whatever we can to help you, man.
Absolutely, man.
Well, I appreciate it. And again, it's not just about me. It's everybody in this whole area is suffering, but I appreciate whatever you can do. It would mean the world to me, it really would.
Yeah, we'll post that on our Facebook page, and if you're blessed and you could help, please. Yes. Any amount helps. Cody,
absolutely.
Thank you, and keep us posted, man.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
All the best.
Take care.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I appreciate it. God bless you guys. Thank you.
God bless you. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Dumbass news coming up, and we have Perry Farrell's isolated vocals you'll want to hear. 99.1 PLR. Comedian Emily Sierra.
Good morning.
Morning.
Is Perry Farrell's isolated vocals a dumbass news story?
It's pretty bad. I can tell you that.
If you paid for a ticket, yes.
Yeah, we can't leave the air without playing this for you.
No.
The isolated vocals of Jane's Addiction singer Perry Farrell during the night on stage where he had the altercation with Dave Navarro has surfaced online. It was just last month that Farrell's frustration during the band's performance in Boston boiled over on stage, initially leading him to lunge and push Navarro before eventually landing a punch at the guitars. The singer was then restrained, taken off stage by several crew members, and then, the tour. They were supposed to play Bridgeport next. That didn't happen. Whole tour got canceled.
Yep. I think the band's done. I think
they're goodbye.
It seems like it's a never again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice well lasted.
And then Perry Farrell's wife posted something basically saying he was frustrated. They were playing too loud. His frustration boiled over. And then the band posted something saying his mental problems he needs to go take care of them, and we wish him nothing but the best.
Right, they sound supportive.
But it was a nice message, but they're pissed at him. You can tell.
And then Perry posted something saying, I let my emotions get away from me.
I got all punchy.
Blah, blah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now some guitar tech releases this, and you'll hear his voice kind of commentating along with the sound.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
All right.
You can hear the band a bit in the background. Yeah. He's in the wrong spot.
Wanna be more like the ocean. I'm not talking baby all action. No, I'm talking
Wrong spot.
all action. Yeah.
Stop.
More fiber. More fiber.
Sounds like he's having a stomach issue.
You may want to drink more water.
Wow.
30 seconds in, you're already like, yeah, I know why the music was hot.
At first, it sounded like he was trying to open a pickle jar. It was too tight. But then towards the end, it sounded like he has some digestive issues.
You ever walk into a bathroom and someone just like murdered
Destroyed,
it?
yeah. Oh.
And you walk in and like he made a sound earlier. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You walk into the bathroom, you're like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
I'll go in the bushes.
Or worse, if you walk in and you hear someone in the stall, I'll come back.
Give you your privacy.
Yeah. You need about 37 minutes at least. I'll be back.
Arch your back a little.
Wow.
Damn. So the band was doing him a favor by playing too loud.
Well, this is where he starts to get pissed at them.
That sounds just frustration, but check this out.
These mother.
The band.
And he's pointing at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. The band.
He's doing this in Dave's face now. So Dave's in the middle of a solo, and he's like in his face going like, "Nah, nah."
It's like he's pushing up.
That's when he hits Dave. Pushes Dave.
It's like he's pushing a boulder. Wow. Yeah, the band was doing him a favor.
Yeah, he needs help. He needs a little break.
Yeah, or just don't sing anymore.
I feel like the band, you were saying, they sound good.
They sound great.
Yeah.
I feel like the reason that we're hearing this with the guitar tech talking underneath it, they're going to attempt to find a singer. Because the band's too good.
Yeah.
You can't just let the band die.
Exactly.
And like if he's not the answer anymore.
And this is a good story. It's good press. Like, write it out. Find your singer who's not going to waste the stage time. I hate that when a performer, they have so much talent, they get a footing, they start a career, and it's sad though. I shouldn't get mad, but it's sad. Whatever it is, their issues get in the way of them shining. You know? What? How drunk are you, dude? What did you do before you got on stage? Get it together.
Is he bench pressing?
There was this time I went on this all protein diet. And, oh my God. My poop became like this boulder.
Like a curb.
And I swear to God, I thought I was going to die. Felt like I was pushing out a rock.
Right.
Ugh. And young Chaz, we were meeting for lunch, and I could hear he's downstairs, and I just texted him like, I'm going to be here for a while.
Right.
And
start without me.
Daddy's rocking.
Order apps.
It was a rock that was too big to go out of the garage door. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I just had to push through, and I'm like, that sound
remind you of
that was me.
Did you get a hernia after? That sounds
What do you lift the weights up there, Dad? What do you bench press up there, Dad? What that 450?
Lunch is canceled.
Maybe I can't eat ever again. Should I order?
Give me a salad, Chad.
Maybe some soup. Sauerkraut. Want some sauerkraut?
Yeah,
you bring me a bottle of water?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So bad.
But it does sound just like that.
Does he always sound like him? I don't listen to their music much. Is
I don't
that
know.
his voice?
I haven't heard him in the
normally?
bathroom lately.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I was most impressed, if you go back and listen to the original clip from the crowd,
Yeah.
the sound mixing they did on the fly to cover this up and make the band sound listenable was very impressive.
What they played a record?
Maybe. I don't know what they did, but
Yeah.
he sounded better than that.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Yeah.
It is.
Too bad.
Stop.
Yep.
Stop.
Like that's the guy trying to fight you. He's taunting you with those sounds. Like, like all right, dude.
If some guy makes a noise like that at me, I'm leaving.
Okay.
Yeah, he's about to go off.
Yeah. No, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Dave did look up at him. He's like, really?
Yeah, what's going on
I
here?
gotta watch the video.
He doesn't even let go of the guitar. He just
Yeah.
holds one hand out. He's like, dude,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm playing.
I'm stopping you with half of one hand.
Right.
That was the best he sounded during this whole clip.
That was Dice Man.
Oh!
What do Italians say? You cut him off.
I got another headline here for Dumbass News. Stolen Vienna sausages led to Georgia nursing home resident being stabbed.
Oh. Don't tell us little wieners.
Police say they were called to a nursing home last week when they found a man who had been stabbed in his chest.
Over Vienna sausages.
They're not that good.
Right.
I know.
Canned meat.
Investigators say one man accused another of stealing his can of Vienna sausages.
Well, it's very easy. Smells breath.
During the argument, one man pulled out a knife and stabbed the other. It's unclear if it was the man who was accused of stealing the sausages or had the sausages stolen.
Just listen to him.
We don't know who was the stabber, who was the stabbee.
Right, right.
The injured resident was taken to the hospital. There's no word on that person's condition. The other resident, whose identity hasn't been released, was arrested and charged with aggravated assault and possession of a knife during the commission of a crime.
And possession of Sienna sausages.
Right. Let me smell your breath.
Like, was that worth it, dude? Like,
You would think after those sausages, they have a problem going to the bathroom. Perry Farrell did it.
oh my God.
I have a feeling that the stabber is the guy who had the sausages stolen from
Yes.
him.
Yeah. Anger. Yep.
Yeah,
Anger.
because you're hungry.
Don't
and
steal my meat.
Yep.
You're looking forward to it.
Just pop those open. You can eat them right out of the can.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look,
You
they look disgusting. Yeah.
I'll pass.
They look like someone's fingers.
Would you like a sausage? Yeah. Where's Perry Farrell? Here's Perry Farrell enjoying some Vienna sausages.
That's him opening the can.
He's trying to open a can.
Use an axe. 2 words. Window Nation.
Window Nation.
Dun, 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 dun. Window Nation. Buy 2 windows, get 2 windows free, plus pay nothing, no interest for 2 full years. October is the best time to buy new windows. With the nice weather here, it's a great time to replace those old inefficient windows with energy-efficient ones from Window Nation. Now, here's a cool thing you could do. You could test drive your windows you have right now. Open each one. Does it open correctly? Does it stay open? Is it hard to open? Do you see condensation, leaks, or are the windows moldy? If you say yes to any of these, you need new windows. You need Window Nation, where you have 2 windows. You buy them 2 windows, get 2 windows free, pay nothing, no interest for 2 full years. Now, 96% customer satisfaction rating with 96% of the windows installed requiring no follow-up service. They can install your new windows in 1 day or less, and Window Nation's windows come with a lifetime warranty. So, get a free obligation quote right now by calling 866-90NATION. Or go to windownation.com. That's windownation.com and tell them that Chaz and AJ sent you.
Okay. Stump the Chumps. Die Hard 1.
Die Hard 1.
Ooh.
203-882-9757. Anyone who stumps us gets in the running for Daughtry tickets.
Cool.
Die Hard trivia. We don't have an expert. We only have AJ.
Right.
So anything could happen.
I think.
203-882-9757. Die Hard 1.
Right.
You can Google. We cannot.
Right.
99.1 PLR, Chaz and AJ in the morning. All right, it's Die Hard 1 trivia. 203-882-9757. Stump us, get in the running to win Daughtry tickets. 203-882-9757. Will in Waterbury.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
How are you doing today?
Thank you.
I've been waiting for Die Hard trivia to come on you guys for a long time.
That's good.
Hey, how much was the gas at the gas station where the black cop was getting the Twinkies?
Al the cop?
Who just, I think, recently passed away, didn't he?
No, he's fine. He's still alive.
He's on Dancing with the Stars. That's right.
The gas price.
So career maybe, but
yeah, it's California.
He himself is fine.
It's California, so it's gotta be up there. I'm gonna say, $4 a gallon.
Oh, stop! This movie was in the '80s.
Right. That's why it's California.
74 cents. 74.9 for regular, 77.9 for premium.
Oh, wow.
It's right on the sign, right behind him when he's looking at Nakatomi Tower or whatever.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sean and Clinton.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
When Alan Rickman encounters Bruce Willis, what fake name does he give him?
Clay.
What's his first name?
What, the whole name?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, no, Clay. I can't.
Bill Clay? I remember Clay.
Yeah, Clay's the last name,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Yeah, Bill Clay.
That's it. Good job.
Phil.
Get out of here,
Phil, look at you. Phil.
I remember because the way he emphasizes the Y in Clay.
Ken in Oxford.
Get Oxford.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Hey.
What's the song playing in the limo at the end of the movie?
At the end of the movie, I know at the beginning of the movie it's Christmas Time in Hollis, Queens. End of the movie was the same song again.
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. I didn't. I have no idea. Phil, got any ideas?
No. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
Yeah, man. All right, AJ, you had it. It is Christmas in Hollis.
Oh, good.
Okay. So the encyclopedia buttons it. Okay. Yeah.
What?
So they what do you call bookcased it? The song in the beginning and the end.
Bookended.
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 Yeah.
What is
There
it,
we go.
bookcase or whatever?
Have a great day, everybody.
Jeff in New Haven.
Good morning. Which thief is the first to notice Tony's corpse?
Oh.
Fritz?
Who's Tony?
Fritz. It was Fritz.
Fritz.
It was Fritz.
Who's Tony?
Yeah, you got it.
He's the guy in the elevator.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you. Got it. Goodbye.
Felicia in West Hartford.
Hi, guys. Good morning.
Morning.
What football game is playing when the bad guy's just sitting in the lobby monitoring?
Oh, is it
What
college?
football game is he watching?
Was a Rose Bowl, wasn't it?
I think it was the Rose Bowl, but what two teams are playing? I guess I should have said that.
Oh. I don't know.
There's one Notre Dame. I feel it's Notre Dame.
And,
That's one of them.
And,
Yeah.
and Notre Dude.
And USC.
Oh, man. I feel like we got Rose Bowl and Notre Dame. I feel like we got it.
Yeah, I feel like that's enough.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Felicia.
Good question.
You're welcome.
It's Die Hard 1 trivia. Boston John.
Hey, what's the name of the song that Al keeps singing? The Christmas song.
Christmas song Al keeps singing.
Yeah, he was singing it to himself when he went to go get the Twinkies at the gas station.
Twinkie, my favorite snack cake.
Was it Silver Bells? I want to say Silver Bells.
I don't know.
That's got to be a
It
Christmas
was
song.
Let It.
Let
It was Let
Snow.
It Snow.
Yes, he does.
Damn it.
Damn. Good question.
You're in the running. All right, one more. Johnny Tree.
Okay, there's an easy one. How old was he when he made the movie?
Do we know in the movie? That's
okay,
only
technicality. Okay, you got me.
Yep.
What was the answer?
They don't say in the movie.
So it's not a movie trivia.
Right.
technically,
Right,
Is
okay.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, he's in
That's
the,
like a
he's
Bruce
in the,
Willis
he's in
thing.
the
No,
movie.
what we try to do is if you watch the movie, you can answer the question.
Right.
So that your question doesn't qualify. But we'd like to know the answer.
Yeah, how old is he?
33.
33. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Mom's cooking chicken and collard greens.
All right, we'll take one more. Jeremy in Southington.
Yeah, what was John McCain's catchphrase?
Yippee ki mf'er.
Effers.
What?
Yippee ki mf'er.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Did you say John McCain? I think you did.
Yeah, I heard John McCain. I was like, is that?
Right. We got it.
Yeah, yippee-ki-yay, mother.
Yes, up there.
Yeah.
Up there.
Yes.
Hang up his call.
All right, Arts TV and Appliance.
Yay!
It's back, the kitchen season.
Yep.
Football games, Thanksgiving, Christmas, the season of family celebrations. Your kitchen always seems to be the hub this time of year.
Oh, food's there.
Right now, kitchen appliances are key, cutting-edge appliances that work harder than you. Enjoy the celebration and let your appliances do the work. From ultra-quiet dishwashers to energy-saving fridges, voice-activated appliances to Wi-Fi-enabled ovens.
Man.
My friends over at Arts TV and Appliance have everything to simplify your day. We can't even tell when our brand new dishwasher is running now.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh.
We used to just put it on at night when we went to bed so we wouldn't, hear it.
Yeah.
Now we could run it while we're watching television. You don't even hear it.
That's amazing.
ArtsTVOnline.com, 2 locations, North Haven and Middletown. Arts beats the big box stores every day. There's no delivery charges, no removal charges. And tell them that Chaz sent you, please. ArtsTVOnline.com. Thank you for listening. Thank you for calling. Final thoughts, AJ.
Please be safe, Florida.
Emily.
Hopefully, I see you at the Monsters Ball on the 25th. I'll
Yes.
be there.
Right.
Yeah, let's get you a ticket.
Yes, I'm in.
And are you bringing a date?
I'll probably be bringing myself.
Yeah? All right. Very good.
Sans pickles.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I'm
Ruth?
just like a jar of pickles.
Yeah, exactly.
Get your fiber.
Yes.
Phil?
Salads are good for you.
Yeah.
Chaz and AJ.
AJ, my pet peeve is I can't send a good Maloik with only 9 fingers. Anyways, hi, Ruth.
Chaz and AJ.
Who?
Pooh.
Chaz and AJ.
Your sister's ass.
That
Chaz
fit
and AJ.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, just because you take the day off, everybody's got to take the day off.
Al,
Anyway,
go back to
good
your
job,
shed.
Ruth.
Right. Don't you have a funnel to fill?
Chaz and AJ.
It was probably
Wow. It's an epidemic.
Chaz and AJ.
Oh, I'm dropping a Jane's addiction right now, man. Hey, Phil.
Hey.
Chaz and AJ.
I say poo to you, sir.
Poo to you.
Pooh, Tusa.
Chaz and AJ.
Great show today, Chad and AJ. That's Chaz with a Z, sir. Yeah.
Chaz and AJ.
With the sounds of stupid